Okay, so we're recording, so... Alright, welcome back, everybody. Thank you for... Good job, Adela. Nice, nice. I saw that.
What does Adela do?
You saw the thing.
I saw the thing.
I was opening, I was opening stuff. What did you do?
I don't know.
The thing. She did the thing.
Here's the thing.
Okay.
Literally did the thing. Yeah.
I see.
Yeah. Anyways, so... Are you ready for the craziest hypothetical I've ever heard in my life?
Sure.
So, this is an actual hypothetical like situation / conversation I had with a classmate friend of mine on Monday. And I'm beginning to understand how unhinged our society is because of this, and how serious we took this. And I'm pretty sure I know exactly how.
Already?
No. It's crazy. And I'm pretty sure I know exactly how all three of you are going to respond to this. And I almost wrote it down as proof, but I'm good. So anyways, so here's the hypothetical situation.
Okay.
You're by yourself in just, say, like, a classroom. And suddenly, a horde of 7-year-olds descends upon you. They have no fear, and all they want to do is kill you. How many 7-year-olds can you take out before you can't? How many do you think you could take?
Okay.
Only one 7-year-old, John?
Really?
I think. Well.
Okay. Are they
Do we have
blood?
weapons? Actually,
Are they
It's-
blood?
no-
Are they
no normal,
bloodthirsty?
Yes. All they want to do is kill you.
Okay.
So it's
do we have
Do we
weapons
have?
beyond, like,
Yeah, I was gonna say, do we have a gun or
supplies?
something?
You would have
Like-
classroom
If we
supplies,
have
yes.
a gun, we could take out a lot.
Well,
But,
yeah,
like,
no shit. No, you don't have a gun. You don't have anything that'd be like a traditional weapon. You're just in like a classroom.
Like a dagger or
Okay.
sword?
No,
so
nothing like that.
scissors would be.
Scissors
Fists?
could possibly
Supposed to be in
be
a
there. Scissors could possibly be there. Yes.
Okay. Question: are these white 7-year-olds, so they're
Wow.
normal size, or are these Polynesian?
I'm sorry. Hold
7-year-olds, so
on.
they're huge?
Normal?
Normal sized.
Normal?
I didn't thought we were bringing race into here, Adela.
Hello?
Dela played the race card.
You know, since a Latino person myself, I find that very offensive. You know that.
I will say, unironically, the height part of that question, I actually asked my friend with the hypothetical. Legit.
Like,
that was a
have
question.
you
I asked.
never
at some
seen-
point, I
have
thought
you
about
never
asking that, but
seen-
just like.
Have you never seen like
I'll say it's-
Polynesian
from
kids? They are
legit
huge.
statistics we looked up because we took this way too seriously. The average height of a 7-year-old is 4'11",
sorry.
apparently. So,
That's
4'11", so they are.
so we said
a
plus
foot-
or minus about 5 inches. That's the range
Okay.
for these 7-year-olds that are
That
descending upon you.
that is taller than I'd like.
Yes.
I also like to currently point out that John is doing like the Hunger
Yeah.
Games shaky cam.
I'm sorry. I'm just trying to fix the fucking camera.
All right. Anyways, so now that we've had that hypothetical, we'll switch to the hypothetical we changed it to when we actually answered. Was okay.
Right.
So we were like, okay, like one at a time. Don't know, but that's not really saying anything because it's like one at a time. That's easy enough. So we were like, okay, so new variation on this hypothetical, which is, what if they came at you in waves, and each wave increased by, like, 5? So the first wave is, like, 5 7-year-olds, the second wave is, like, 10 7-year-olds, and so on and so on.
Oh, I
How
think
many-
I can manage
How many
that.
waves could you go through then?
Ah.
Oh, that's good.
I think the ethical dilemma of
I'm thinking,
there
like, before I
being
get tired, you know,
7-year-olds
I'm
is
sorry,
also,
Jonathan,
like-
you've got an ethical dilemma here?
So
I do have the
If
ethical
a
dilemma of
that.
7-year-old is coming at you
I nailed
with intent to kill.
Adela's reaction. In
Okay,
my head.
no,
In my head, I was like, Adela's gonna be like, what the fuck? This is insane.
Well, okay, no, like the ethical hypothesis there is the fact that I wouldn't want to hit a 7-year-old because
Okay,
number
well,
one,
they
But if
I
a
don't want to
7-year-old
hurt
is coming
because
at you with
I'm-
murderous
okay.
intent.
Lexi, I've regularly had 17-year-olds come at me with malicious intent.
So this is easier
Malicious,
then.
not murderous.
So this is easier then.
Yes,
Keyword being murderous, Adela.
Yeah.
they were holding sharp objects.
Defend yourself.
they're having a bad time, man. They were
Defend
overstimulated. They were overstimulated. I knew the reason why they were doing it. It's called de-escalation.
So I will say, I nailed John and Adela. I was wrong about Lexi. I knew
Really?
John was immediately going to give me a number. I knew John's immediate response was a number. In my head, I
Hey
was
man, like if I can
it's
count
what is
before I
this
get tired,
I was
like
what is this hypothetical situation? What are the outcomes? I was like, Adela's gonna be like, this is insane. What is wrong with you? John's immediately gonna be like, here's the number, and take it seriously instantly. Just like, absolutely, just immediately go, well, X. Lexi, I thought you would also be closer to Adela's side of things of like, this is batshit crazy. But then finally
No.
give me a number.
No, you give me a hypothetical. A 7-year-old is coming at me with murderous intent. I will not hesitate to drop kick a child.
Fair enough. So again,
I get the intention there, but I also will not dropkick children.
all right,
so
again,
well, thing is,
Okay.
so how
okay,
about
listen.
let's
To be
get
if
fair,
this was
to
like
be
in
fair,
a video
I'm not-
game,
I'm not actively looking to harm children.
Yeah, think of
I'm
it
saying
like,
that now. I'm not
yeah.
actively looking
Think
to
of it like
do
one
that.
of the, like a stupid comic or like horror novel setup of
Oh,
like
no, I get
you're
it.
abducted off the streets.
No,
you
I
wake up in a
100%
classroom.
I 100%
and just
get it.
An alarm sounds and 5 7-year-olds walk in and are like, "We're gonna kill you."
Yeah. No, then it is you find the nearest sharp object and you figure out what to do from there.
Yeah.
I'd also
Because
like to
I
point
could
out that
probably figure it out with scissors would be a good sharp object. Rulers, depending, triangle especially, like
Yeah.
the triangle
Yeah,
ruler.
yeah. That'd be a good one. That'd be a good one.
Any kind of heavy
I haven't
object.
seen a triangle
I
ruler
throw a
in
desk
any
at one.
I was gonna
classroom in
say,
like
my
years.
response-
Throw a desk at them.
My response when we were like, "There's no weapons," I was like, "Bitch, I will find a chair leg."
Exactly.
Right.
Like
Okay, to be
you
fair,
can use a
we
desk as
did
a weapon.
have
You know what else
at
you
my-
can do? How much
at
time
my
do you
work-
have between waves?
We said it was
Instead
like
of if,
we said it was like instant. It was like wave ends,
Okay.
next wave.
but still, hear me out. Make yourself a like, what's the word? Like a barricade, so you can like protect yourself from the chill. Like, I'm thinking way too hard about this, to be fair. But
So
I
will say,
also now I'm thinking about it a little bit too hard.
I'm thinking.
But
Look,
yes,
this-
I would absolutely like. I'm thinking about it in my classroom, like the classroom I'm in, like
Right.
a majority of the time. Between waves, I could get like 3 filing cabinets in front of my doors.
again, the waves are like instant. You have like maybe
Okay, no. So here's my
10
deal.
yeah, so what
I
I'm
imagine.
saying is like,
But I have
pick
I
over
have
the desk,
adrenaline,
like,
and I can
as
I
we're
can
fighting the first
move
set of children.
like I got
Make
like
sure
a bunch
you've
of
got a
shit near the
barricade
door.
of sorts that
Okay,
they have to like that they have to jump over to get to you.
right.
And
Yeah.
while they're
Well,
climbing
again,
over,
the issue,
you know,
here's the thing: the
stab.
hypothetical wasn't how long can you survive. It was how many waves can you take
Yeah. You said it increased by 5 each
time. So
time.
first
probably-
wave 5, second
Yeah.
wave
I
10,
probably would die.
I mean, like,
I'm
here's my
probably
thing.
would
I
die.
imagine
I
myself
probably would
like
die after
alone
this run.
in a
In
parking
the
lot,
first, Adela,
empty
you said
as
you
hell,
wouldn't even get through the first
foggy.
wave.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm thinking
I think that
depending
my moral
on,
dilemma there is still intact.
depending on the classroom supplies available to me.
I think I'll just beat them up. That's really it.
Yeah, but like depending on the
I was like
classroom supplies
activating my
available
inner
to
Link
me,
Kuai Chi and just like go Iron Fist on these kills.
Right.
Did you see my fucking the TikTok I sent you?
depending on the weapons. To me, I'd say anywhere between 2 and 6 waves.
Okay, John, how many waves do you think you could get through? I see a kitty behind John, just the head. 6 waves? 6 or 7 waves? All right. I legitimately was like, I think, because here's the thing. Yes, they are 7-year-olds. 10 of them all trying to kill you at the same time is still 10 people trying to kill you at the same time. I was
Yeah,
like,
that's why
think I could
I
get through-
said it depends on the weapons available to me and whether or not I could get a barricade
Yeah.
set up.
I-
If
I-
I can
wait,
make
is-
the classroom an obstacle course for them, I have a better chance of fighting 1-on-1 with each
Right,
7-year-old.
right.
And
Is
therefore,
wave 1
I will
5
win every
children,
Yes.
or is it like okay?
Wave-
Wave 1 is 5.
Yes,
Then
it
it
goes
goes
5,
10,
10,
15,
15,
20,
Yeah.
25.
That's why I
So,
say anywhere
John,
between
you said you
2
could get
and
to
6.
wave 7. You could fight 30 fucking 7-year-olds at the same time and win. You think you could do that?
I
think so, yeah.
I only think I could do that if again you have the setup that I'm fighting only
Right.
a few at a time.
I think I have enough stamina. Like I would say, like
Okay.
10, not too much, but like I would
stamina
think
wise,
like yeah.
stamina isn't the issue. Humans can, they can find the stamina if they.
No,
really
I mean, if you
want
have
to.
enough energy to throw at some punches,
I said I could genuinely, I could do 2 waves, and then I think I'd be like, 15 is too many to fight at the same time. That's insane. We then changed the hypothetical slightly and said, what if you get $1 million every time you survive a wave? How then?
Oh, I'm
How
doing
many-
it.
Oh,
how many waves
that
then?
one, as
I will-
long as
And then,
humanly
we,
possible.
As
and
long
then
as
we
you can.
all
Yeah.
immediately flipped switches and went like, well, obviously we do like 10 waves. It's different being hunted and being the hunter.
Right. Damn right.
Actually, second thing,
We were like,
can you
fuck
leave
the
the
classroom.
classroom?
Yeah, we were just, at that point we were like, yeah, at that point, fuck the classroom. I'm going to the halls and finding the 7-year-olds. They gotta get away from me now.
Just slowly put like a headband like
Yeah.
around your fucking forehead and just put like 2 black stripes on your cheeks.
Exactly. It's just like, I
Oh,
Full
will.
actually,
Rambo.
You're not getting
extra
away
question.
now.
What
Yeah.
what floor are we on? Could we get out the window of the classroom?
We have taken this hypothetical very far.
I was gonna
and
say,
I
we're
would say
doing-
ground floor.
Like-
I would say ground floor, and I'd say no. No, you
You
cannot.
can't throw a desk at the window?
No, board it up.
I was gonna say, have you seen my? I don't know if I've ever sent photos of the window outside my classroom, but like it's literally like this big. It is not very big.
I could get through
It's-
that.
Anyways, enough of this hypothetical now. Let's get to
I
D&D.
could
Let me
get through
just
that.
squeeze my big fat ass shoulders.
I said
through
I
it.
said
Let's
I
get to
could.
D&D.
I know.
Alright. Oh, where are my dice? There are my dice. Alright. So.
Your dice are missing, and
right
God
there, I
has
got 'em.
God has
I am
abandoned
not,
us.
Here's the thing, Adela. I'm not small, but I am pretty good at fitting through smaller spaces like that.
I don't doubt it, but also it's a small ass. I'm
Yeah.
sorry, like my school,
Okay.
the school that I work at is way. Those
I
are not
am-
very big.
I could contort myself to sit in a box. All right.
I will side eye.
I can't
at that,
believe
actually.
Lexi is so fucking cat coded.
I will side eye
Yes.
at that.
Alright.
I used to sit in boxes when I was younger. I could still do it.
I doubt you can do that. Like,
I wish that
You want me to
boxes
go
were.
get a box?
I do not doubt that
Please.
you can sit in a box.
I doubt. I was
No,
gonna
no,
say,
no.
I,
Play
like,
fucking
Like
you
I
don't.
can close the
D&D.
box. I could. Close
I don't
it.
need a visual demonstration of it. It's like I don't see like I don't know.
Alright.
Please don't go
It's
sit in a
called-
box.
it's
Let's play
called-
let's
I
play
have-
the dungeons.
Listen, it's
And the
called I have
dragons,
more mobility
please.
than your average person. I am hypermobile.
Yeah, that's why you probably have EDS.
Okay, shut up.
Alright.
I don't need you adding another, issue to my pile of issues.
Anyways,
That's
thank
fine.
you all for listening to
That
this
is my own.
insane hypothetical situation.
I was gonna say thank you everyone who's listened to us this
Yeah.
video. You know,
We promised we
home,
wouldn't
watching
actually
with your
beat up any
dog.
7-year-olds.
Yes, that is true. Disclaimer: we would not kill the 7-year-olds without due reason.
without
Unless-
actual
Proper
reason.
justification. Yes.
Yeah,
John, we are not a $20 bill is a $20 bill like this.
well, yeah,
No,
it's
the
not 20
hypothetical
bucks.
was
It's $1 million.
I know.
$1 million
but
bucks is $1 million bucks.
John made
though.
made the motion of the fucking. I ain't gay, but $20 is $20.
All right. Anyways.
Yeah,
okay.
$1 million is $1 million though. Like,
Would somebody like to give a
Like,
quick
hey,
recap
fucking-
of last?
as long
session?
as you could get away with it. Like, if you're going to prison and your
my
$1 million is going to be spent on like bail
Please,
and shit, then
D&D,
it's not worth
please, I
it.
beg.
Sorry.
All right. All right.
Let's play D&D, I beg.
Okay. All
Shrek's
right.
the one who started the hypothetical.
I did, and then I tried
I
to end
know.
it
That is
3
true.
times.
He clearly did not expect that I would think way too hard about it.
It's less that. It's more I expected it to wrap up in 10 minutes, not 15.
Yeah.
Okay, but think of who you're talking to.
Yeah. All right. Anyway.
I was gonna say, dog. I've listened to Lexi yap about fucking Resident Evil for hours. You think this shit is new?
All right.
Not just
So-
Resident
It's
Evil.
nothing. Yeah, even worse.
Nothing's worse than Resident Evil at this point.
Please, somebody give a recap, because I don't know what the fuck's going on, and I would like to play
Okay,
some
no,
D&D.
what's that face for? What rant was worse than Resident Evil? I need to know now.
Oh, there's been some bad ones,
No, don't
Lexi.
look away. Don't look away.
There's been
What
some
rant
bad
was worse?
ones. There's been some bad ones. Your puppy playtime ones are could be rival to
I
your
plead
Resident
the
Evil
fifth.
ones.
John, you're in
There's no
Canada.
fifth to play in here.
Yeah, you live in Canada. You don't have the 5th.
You have the A.
Je veux un avocat.
Yeah,
What
good
rant
answer.
was
You have
worse
the
than
A.
Resident Evil?
Yeah, just say it
You
in
have the
French,
A.
John.
Which one?
C'est parlez-vous français?
Parlez-vous français?
Okay. Anyways, so would someone like to give a recap of last session? I ask for the 3rd
Grab
time.
my note. Sorry.
Please. I'm just
Didn't we like
trying
wrap
to...
up pretty early?
We did.
We
Last-
did wrap
Yes, we
up
did.
early.
Yeah, not much happened, and by that I mean pretty much nothing happened.
We went.
I
through
mean,
the
I'll try to
sewers,
remember, I
remember
guess.
that. Wait,
We went to a
actually, do I already
shop, we
have
got 3
inspiration? I
items.
do. Someone else do it. I've got notes. I can help you out, but I've already got my.
I don't need notes. Fuck you. We
I've already-
went to a shop.
Okay,
We got
never mind then.
each and one individual item. Like got a candle, or fucking Theo got a handle. Avon got a arrow, I think. Was
Yes.
it some sort of arrow? Yeah.
You don't
Yes.
want
And
my
then
help,
I
though.
That was
got,
my quoted
pink
weird-ass
cocaine.
arrow.
And then so we all basically bought that. We kind of tried to hustle with the guy, with the wizard, the weird ass wizard, and then we just got our items. I guess.
What did we
Like,
get for
bought them.
buying the items, John?
Information.
What else did we get?
Nothing else. Anyway, so we exited the shop,
Nothing happened.
and
What do I take notes for?
And nothing can go wrong.
we go out of the
Oh,
shop,
no,
and then we
we're
just ask
wrong.
like, okay, we know this new information now, and we just now go to sewers. And so it's like, okay, cool, we go to sewers. So basically, we all go to sewers. We all fall in a little conga line into the sewers, and then we follow these cool bright shiny arrows that's pointing in different directions, and we just follow them, and we just go around willy-nilly just in the sewers, and then out of suddenly there's like a little crack on the wall at the side, and it's like, oh, it's a crack on the wall, and it's very thin, like people can barely go through it. But Jen said no, and so he went through the wall, through that crack in the wall, found a mole person with a double barrel shotgun, and he tried to intimidate him but failed, and he almost got his head blown off for being a dumbass. So goes back and warns about, fucking mole person that lives in the other side of the crack wall, and it's like, oh, okay, and we basically kind of ended there.
Sounds about right for the most part. Yep.
Nice.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Notes.
So,
You got my dumbass
We,
memory.
we got a rapier for the items, by the way.
Nah, that's
We
side
were-
information.
we were there-
Nah, we don't
We were
need
there
that.
to get a weapon for Rainier.
And then we got stuck in the curio shop.
Yeah, that was not the important part though.
That,
all right.
what do I take notes for?
Absolutely nothing.
For yourself. I love you.
Well, I do take notes because I want to be able to have information for you guys when you don't remember things. But, maybe I shouldn't. Maybe you don't need me.
We need you. Because
It's not
I
the
dum
notes.
dum. I dum dum.
It's not the notes? What?
The notes. We don't need the notes. got
I
it.
need the notes. I need the notes. I don't have any brain cells.
Well, I do. You just
And
gotta.
sometimes I will ask
Your
You can't,
explanation on what I
tell
said.
me. You can't tell me that there's never been a time that the notes have come in handy.
The what?
The notes have come in
Haven't-
handy before.
You
can't
said it
tell me
haven't
that
been
there's
ha-
never- I said that you can't tell me that there's never been a time where the notes have come in handy.
I still think that that's the wrong way of saying that. Anyway, can we play this D&D? I would like
There's
to
never
do
been a
the
Hey,
time
John.
where the notes have come
bedtime.
in handy. You can't
What's
tell
up?
me that
What's
there's
your
that is
AC?
the correct way to say that.
What's my what?
What's your
What?
AC?
16.
16? Ooh, okay. Cool.
Why are we starting with this?
All right. So, you all get back to the landing you were on. And yeah. So you all get back to the landing you're on after rescuing Jin from a hole in the wall, quite literally.
Yeah.
And yeah, I assume you guys continue down this way now, since it's the only way you have left to go.
Yes,
Yeah.
because
Basically,
even though
yeah.
we've been discussing which way to go, we should probably just go that way.
I don't like that you asked about the AC.
All right. So as you are continuing on your way, which way do you go? To the left or right, or up or down?
Looking at it, left appears to just be a room, so maybe we could check that out, or like
Okay, so
down
yeah.
appears to just be
Okay,
a room.
so yeah,
we
you
could
go
check that out
down.
first. And then...
Yep, absolutely. You go down, and you're about this far in when Jin, suddenly an arrow shoots past your head, missing.
What the fuck was that?
Oh, it's trapped. It's trapped.
Give me a perception check, John.
What?
Perception check.
It's been clapped.
I got good perception.
It's a 12.
15 plus 3. 18.
18. As this arrow shoots past and catches you by surprise for a second, you look towards where the arrow must have come from, and you see a very thin, like, slit in the wall. That, on the other side, you see a little green man with a bow.
Hey! What? There's a tiny green man shooting an arrow at me. I shot an arrow at me. What the fuck? Can I go, like, walk up through that, like, tiny hole, or is it, like, far away?
Well, the hole is literally, like, right here. But it's
So
like...
I
it's
imagine
just,
that
it's
there's a
just
certain
wide, yeah.
thing
It's, like, just
that's
wide enough
that's
for, like, the arrow
connected
to come
to
through.
these triangles in this general vicinity.
It's called a portcullis.
Fully
like-
aware.
I know.
I knew what it was as soon as you started describing it. I was like, oh, he got hit
So,
by
Jim
he
basically,
got hit
like,
by the arrow slit.
yells through there. It's like, hey, who goes there? Like, just, you know.
Right. Okay. The little green man just goes, yeah, and pulls another arrow
You didn't
out
say
from the quiver.
haven't, you
No,
said
no.
had.
I did mean have there. Yes. Think about it. You can't
That's
tell me
what you
there's
said.
never
Oh, he just
been
tries to
a
shoot
time
another
that
arrow
they
at me?
have.
He's gonna try.
You
he's-
can't
he's
tell me
knocking
that
another
they have
arrow,
never been
yes.
helpful. That's what that statement
Jin
says.
pulls his gun and points at him, tries to shoot it.
Okay.
But that's not what the statement says. The
roll-
statement says there's
okay,
never been a time
roll
they've been helpful.
dexterity.
No,
roll
you
an
cannot
initiative
tell
roll.
me
We'll see which
that
one of
there
you
has
fires
never been a
first.
time that they have been helpful.
Initiative.
Yeah,
Think
roll
about
an
it.
initiative roll. Just to, we're not gonna add it to the
You
initiative
cannot
order
tell me.
yet. But this is just to see whether you or
Like,
the
cannot
That's
tell
goblin
me.
goes
there's a
There
singular
hasn't
negative.
been a time
11 plus
time.
1.
they
12.
have been. There are two negatives.
Well,
You said have
What
and
was your AC?
had.
16.
Can't tell
16.
me
Okay.
that there has never been a time that
Has-
the notes have
Okay.
been helpful.
So, John,
Ha-
this
you
time,
have has.
right before you get your shot
Have.
off,
There has never there.
You
Right
cannot
before you
tell
get
me
Tell
that
me
there has never been a time
a
that the
time.
note.
Okay. Right before you get the shot off,
Right.
the goblin readies an arrow and lets it fly. And it does sink into your shoulder as you take 2 points of damage.
Damn it.
But roll to hit the goblin, as you can take a shot after that immediately.
Ooh, perfect. Roll 2 hits. Let me get that real quick. Actions. Roll to hit pistol, right?
Yes.
14 plus 3, 17.
17. That hits.
Ooh, nice.
Just barely. He's gonna take half damage as a glancing blow. But
Oh, it's a glassing blow?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. The slit in the wall provides some cover, so it's harder to hit him.
Oh, damn. Not much as I expected, but 3 plus 1, 4.
4 points of damage, so he's gonna take 2 points of damage from that. Okay. It's over here. That's right. Okay. I need to open my notepad. Because apparently, yep. Okay. So 2 points of damage. Okay. All right. That will drag us back to the other thing.
Right.
Now.
That's why it's still wrong.
I don't get no.
You're wrong.
Welcome
y'all
back,
done?
by the way. Have no
Yeah.
idea what
No.
happened with you guys. No, because Adele won't
The
admit
sentence,
that the sentence
is
is correct.
incorrect.
All right. Well, this will help. Roll for initiative.
Cool.
I was still setting up, and then I got fucking.
7.
Okay, and add it to the initiative tracker.
Oh,
Yep.
do I keep my initiative as well?
You can keep your initiative. Yeah.
Sorry, we're not trying to be argumentative. I'm just saying
I
that
didn't want to
sentence
argue.
made no
Period.
sense to
You
me.
just you're questioning my ability to form a sentence. And
'Cause
it's
it
like I know I'm
didn't
bad at
sound
it. But
right.
come on.
It doesn't sound right. I'm sorry.
Can y'all just roll,
Oh.
please?
I rolled.
Yeah,
I rolled,
first nat
motherfucker.
20 of the
Nice.
session.
Very nice.
I'm gonna ask the person with the English degree if I'm right.
Nobody cares.
I care. Now we care.
Yeah.
All right. Oh shit! Walmart had a power outage today. Damn. Wild. Anyways, all right. God damn. 24. Nice.
All right, I should apply that.
I'm killing my brother.
Okay. Why?
Does he agree with me?
He's like, God, too many double negatives. I'm gonna
Oh,
shoot
fuck off.
someone.
Anyways.
Anyway,
Yes. Okay. So, has everybody updated their stuff?
yes.
Yes.
Okay. Theo, you get to go first. As you enter this
Alright.
room, you do hear all you really
What did
hear
I
coming
Hi.
from
do?
Hi. We're playing D&D, by the way.
What the fuck did I do to you?
I was trying to get you to agree with me.
On what? That the sentence doesn't make
No,
sense?
the sentence makes sense.
There's too many negatives.
Alex's brother.
That's what I said.
But it still makes sense.
No, you're saying.
John, do you want to go back to Siege?
Okay.
We are recording.
Yeah,
by
actually,
the
let's
way,
go.
D&D,
I don't
so-
fucking
okay.
care.
Just making
you
sure
are
you know.
saying. I'm not in the thing, so
Oh no, we're not recording cams.
I'm still not in it, so I don't
Yeah.
care. You are saying that D&D notes.
Are helpful. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, but read out the sentence again.
Okay. The exact sentence was, you can't tell me that there has never been a time that the notes have been helpful.
You can't
Good balance.
tell me there
Yes.
has never been a time that the
Yes.
notes have been helpful.
Is
Think
that
about it.
full?
No,
Can't?
never
No,
been a
it's
time.
okay.
Cannot tell me that they have never been helpful. That is what I'm saying.
Is that whiskey? Is that
You
your
could have
whiskey
worded
ones?
it differently and
Gin.
it would
Or is
have
it Grey
made more
Goose?
sense.
Oh, it's
Oh, I was gonna
gin,
say, it
That
looks
was
like
a
it's.
bad way to word it.
I was like, it looks like it's Grey
No.
Goose, and I'm like, what the fuck you doing with a Grey Goose mini?
Am I not allowed to just form sentences? Is that not allowed anymore?
I don't know, but this has had been
Anyways,
a conversation.
so as
but,
you enter this room, 1 second. This
I
is...
was trying to get my fucking dice out.
Alright, so as you enter this room, it is covered in rusted weapons and just destroyed clothing and litter on the floor. And that's all you can see. But as you are, like, admiring, that's the wrong word, looking at this room, all you hear behind you Jin with his comment of, "Hey, an arrow shot past me," and then BANG! As he fires
and then
his gun.
boom, and then ow, and then Jin actually kind of takes some damage now since he's pretty, hurt. So he kind of stumbles
Yes,
back a
all
bit.
2
and he
points
just...
of damage.
Yeah, no,
The whole
I'm
2
at 6
points.
HP out of
Oh,
14.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
damn.
Okay.
I'm
I
pretty
don't
hurt.
have the least HP.
Well, current HP, yes.
Yes, I know. I was
Yeah.
joking.
I was gonna say, you're probably gonna have better HP than... No, they're fighters. I keep thinking they're rogues for some reason. You are the rogue. That's right.
I'm the
You're
rogue,
the
yeah.
rogue. Anyways, so yes, so that's beginning of your turn. That's what's going on.
Okay. Lexi, you're first, so
Yeah.
I've got a minute. I'm gonna enjoy my. I'm
You're
gonna
the one.
enjoy my
You're the
cheese
one
puffs.
who had me argue about the structure of my sentence while I was trying to get my dice out. All right. Here. My brain's trying to brain. It's only like half functioning because of that argument.
Movement, action, bonus action. That's what you got. And reaction.
Yes, I'm aware.
Yes.
I was debating on what to do.
Fair enough.
Okay. I will go up to here.
Okay.
And
yeah.
I'm gonna go for an attack with my rapier.
Okay, go for it. Yep.
Alright. Go. Nice. And it's not super high, but it's +6, so synthetic 20.
Yeah, that hits.
Cool. I figured it would. Now where's my D8? There you go. 8.
8 points. All right.
Yeah.
You come around this corner. You see this goblin who has raised his bow, despite a like scratch across his cheek that you can see from where Jin shot at him. He raises the bow, ready to take another shot at Jin through the portcullis, and you just take your rapier and stick it through his throat while he's not really looking.
Damn.
And you hear him choke on his own blood and die.
I fucking murdered that man.
Yep.
Damn, Lexi. Damn.
I murdered that man.
Yes, you did.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Also, because I was busy arguing, I feel the need to share what it was for when we first discovered this man, right? I had made a note being like, oh, the place is trapped, sad, right?
Right.
And then immediately after, never mind, it's a little green man. That's how you described it.
It is him, the little green man.
Dayla, I know I'm the colorblind one, but I'm pretty sure that little man is black, not green.
Technically, he's blue.
Moving on.
I'm gonna
That is his
DC. I
official
swear to
color.
God.
That is his official coat color. It's blue.
Really? Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
because he's got a blue sheen to it. He's not
Okay.
a fawn.
Okay. All right.
He's
He's shiny.
a blue. He's blue.
He glitters in the moonlight.
He's
That's
a
why
rare
he's Thai blue.
species.
Okay.
That's why we call him Mr. That's why we call him Mr. Blue, because he's blue. He's a blue
All right.
French.
He made me his own image.
He made me in his own image.
All right. So yes. Okay. So yeah, you kill the goblin, and on him, you don't really see much on him. He's wearing some leather armor. He's got a shield strapped to his thigh. On his back is the quiver of arrows. He's got a short bow in his hand, and he has a scimitar strapped to his side as well. You also see a small pouch hanging off of his belt.
Jen slowly comes up behind Theo and is like, "That's what you get, motherfucker!" And he like pulls his gun and unloads on him.
Okay.
John, you have ammo.
I know.
Don't waste your ammo. I'm not giving you ammo.
I have it for a reason. I'm using it.
Is ammo a thing we were supposed to be counting?
No.
Yes.
No,
Cool.
but I'm just saying, like, don't run out of
Technically,
ammo.
yes. No DM ever is like, how many arrows you got left?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
How many
Okay.
arrows you
Okay.
got?
I was
The
like,
DMs
I
who-
have not
yeah.
kept track of
The
that.
DMs who do that are assholes.
Yeah. I mean,
It's
I
like
have
the
notes.
survival mode
I have notes
Skyrim
on who I've
players
killed
who
with
have
my
the
with my
arrow
bow,
weight
so I
as
suppose I
carry weight.
could go see, like how many do
Yeah.
I have left, but
Right, exactly. Yeah.
it's
Then
also
drop-
did I pick them back up? We
Hi,
didn't
Mr.
really
Donut.
establish this. I would have.
Why are you doing that to my knee?
Jin drops the
Why are
mag,
you
puts a new
touching-
one, and then removes his arrow. He's like,
Please don't perch.
fucking
I will-
bitch.
I will let you
All right.
down. There you go.
But other than that, this room is pretty
Don't
sparse.
perch on
You
my
see a
knee.
second portcullis that.
Oh, right, yeah. What's
no.
in this room?
Yeah. That it's pretty sparse.
Well, did he have
Basically, it's
anything on him
just
that
the
was
gun.
worth?
Again, you see short
You
bow,
mentioned the-
scimitar.
No,
shield,
besides him looking
armor,
like
small
SpongeBob
pouch.
now.
Can I check the small pouch?
Absolutely.
If there's gold or something in there.
Inside, you find 2 copper pieces.
Okay.
Broke ass.
Just I'm gonna.
Yep.
Who did listen? I am probably the richest of us all here, but you know,
I have some gold as
I was
well.
hoping
Come
for.
on.
Yeah, some.
I have like
have-
amounts of gold.
All right. So yes, in this room, it's basically barren.
I am
It's-
pocketing it though. I
stone-
don't care if
yeah.
it's a small amount of money.
It's like every other room you've seen here so far. Stone floors. You see the portcullis that looks out this way towards the way you came. You see another portcullis that actually looks out towards the sewer path that you took to get here. And across from here, you do
Interesting.
see another portcullis, but you do not see anything moving there.
Oh.
Apparently,
Mm. So there's nothing. So I assume that this guy was just the guard station there.
That would be a fair thing to assume. Yes.
Okay. So I would vote for us just continuing down this hallway.
Okay.
Wait, we haven't seen what's back, though. Like the room that was on the left, so.
Yes, no, not Jin. Theo was already in there. It's rusted
Yeah.
weapons, scrap.
Got
clothing.
it.
There's nothing.
Like,
yeah.
There's nothing valuable there.
Yeah, nothing of value.
Yes.
Got it. Alright. I guess we continue, yeah.
Okay.
Doing, Bobby.
So, you
No, do not eat
guys
the coffee
continue
powers.
along. You get to another room.
Shocker.
Stop eating socks.
And let's see.
Yeah. I
So-
did say that dinner is ready.
Oh, okay.
So when we find a pause point, you know.
Now might be the best part. Best time.
I was
to
gonna
go.
say,
Alright.
is it now? Like,
I'll be back
yeah.
then.
Yeah,
Alright.
sounds good.
Yay! 5-minute break after 10 minutes of D&D.
After 10 minutes of just.
Sorry,
You're good.
I just got a
You're
message
good.
about it.
You're good.
I did give the warning. It's like
It's
an hour in
Thursday.
now.
Good news.
It's
we'll
Thursday,
finish it-
sorry.
there's
No,
that
no,
too.
it's not. Okay, no.
It's not
It's
just
not just. It's Thursday.
Yeah.
It's daylight savings happened, and now it's
Oh, yeah,
5
that's true.
p.m. that we start, and my dinner's at 6.
Fair enough.
I'll be
Go
back.
get your food. Alright, I'll be back in a second too. I'm gonna go get some soda.
Alright,
What you doing, Bobby?
I'm actually
Go
gonna get
buy
some drink too,
coffee.
so.
You guys are all leaving me.
What you doing, dude? Mr. Puppy Mans. Come on. And if I turned off the light, come here. Yeah. No. Come on. There you go. Yes.
I thought you were like full bodying, like smoking a cigar for a hot second.
I'm back.
I thought John for like a hot second was full like Castroing.
What?
There's
What?
this photo. There's this photo of Fidel Castro with like the
Yeah,
giant fucking cigar in his
John,
mouth.
what the fuck do you have?
I think it's
A
like a
knife.
chocolate.
No, I'm just kidding.
No.
Not. I think it's like a chocolate something. Is what my assumption is.
It's
just look-
little
it looks-
chocolate, like
It looked like a little
Oh,
like not
okay.
eclair,
Like a
but
a
like it looked
wafer
kind of
thing.
like it also kind of low key looked like Pocky, and I was like, that is a giant fucking.
That is
it's
not
kind of like
Pocky.
Pocky, yeah. Basically.
So it's got like that cracker to it a little bit.
You mean like a wafer candy? Like I said.
Well, yeah, that basically.
Yes.
Yeah.
When I think wafer candy, I think of for no other reason than probably because I grew up with them, Nilla wafers.
Makes you feel better. I think of Kit Kats, but you know.
I think a
I like
coffee.
Nilla wafers. I like Nilla wafers. Oh, did they talk about the fact that I didn't realize until recently that one of the guys I've fenced with for 3 years is like a fucking carbon copy of Frank, only not rich.
What
Like,
Frank
they're
would be
these-
like if he didn't have money.
Precisely not rich.
Everything else is the same. It's just
he's like
Frank still
exactly
have his
like Frank.
headphones on. Is he listening to this?
Probably gonna come back. He's probably gonna come back and be like, "What the fuck?"
Same.
dude?"
Basically a clone of Frank, but he's not from the bourgeoisie.
No, but he like sounds exactly like Frank. He's like a Frank doppelganger. It's fucking wild.
Oh, he wasn't
Oh,
listening
yeah,
to
no,
any of
he
that,
did.
actually.
What's
Oh
up?
God.
Nothing.
I've apparently been fencing with your doppelganger for 3 years,
Cool.
and I just didn't
Adela
realize
described
it
it
until
as
yesterday.
Frank, but not rich.
Sounds like a sad existence. Imagine
God,
not
imagine having
wealth.
money.
All right.
Damn, that sounds like a sad suck of
I
shit.
know, right? God. Anyways,
Meanwhile, we're looking at John's curtain, and it's like
it's moving because there's a cat behind it. Although I don't think there
Yeah.
is right
I know,
now.
but it's super
There
thin.
was
It's super
earlier.
thin, and it's being held up against the wall by duct tape.
I mean, here's the thing.
It's
I'm-
for sunlight, you dumbass.
I'm also not gonna knock you on that because I have impromptu curtain on my window in front of my computer as well. Yeah, mine is a blanket I nailed to it.
Yeah,
I
I
had
had an
bought-
impromptu curtain for the longest
I
time.
could've
The
done
actual
that.
like day,
Adela,
I
the
have
only
actual daylight
reason-
curtains. I asked my
Adela,
mom
the
for them when
only
I was, like,
reason I have actual curtains
13.
is because I wanted the ability to let sunlight in on occasion.
When I was 13, I begged and pleaded with my mother to get me daylight curtains, and she got me
Well,
like the
nah.
cheapest ones.
The issue for us is that these windows,
Well, that was the
as,
problem.
as is this house, is just super old, and it's just not worth investing in new, like, replacing the window
curtain.
frame. No, not even new curtains. Like, we'd have to replace the window frame first, and then we could do
Oh
curtains.
god.
Yeah, it's bad.
Mm.
Yeah.
And
fair.
we're just like, we don't give a fuck. This
Yeah.
works really well.
If it works, it
the
works, you
only
know?
downside is legitimately, it's really hard to open this window, and because it is a literal blanket, my room is even hotter than normal. No heat escapes my room now. It just becomes
Jeez.
sweltering in here.
Yeah, so it just
Anyway.
becomes basically like a
Dude,
living oven.
Right now, it's so fucking hot in my room, and all I've got running
Yeah.
is my PC.
Um,
But I've got
No,
the
I
PS5
yeah,
running
that
too.
PC enough
It's-
is just like cooking
holy
yourself.
Shit, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm used to it being hot, you know. But
I do like it hot too. Don't get
I-
me wrong. I also like to be able to get a breeze in my room though.
Oh yeah, my AC's up
That's
there.
why I have
Well,
I have
fuck you.
fan.
I also
have
have,
fan
a
because
fan
I've
on
been
the
having
opposite
hot
side.
flashes.
There's
Yeah,
like a
like
fan up there as well that
Yeah, I was gonna
sleep
say I
with,
have a
so-
fan on that
Yeah.
on
The
that
other
I also
side
have a
next to
fan
the-
in my
window
room.
next
over
to
my
the
bed, the
vortex
frame
corner.
finally broke, so the arm that opens and closes the actual window literally snapped.
Oh yeah, like
So I
dude,
have
I
to
have like an air
push
breeze
the
like
window
right
open.
here too. It's
Yeah.
like
I
it
have
just
to
comes
push the
in. It's
window
like,
Yeah.
open, and I cannot like lock it in back in place easily. It's such
Yeah,
a...
no,
Anyways,
I wanted the curtains, so I didn't always have to have the light on.
Fair enough.
I
Yeah.
wouldn't do it at this time of day, but
Fair enough. Yeah.
I don't
No,
always
the only
like
the only
big
reason I
light.
got the curtain there too is that that's where the sun sets, directly in front of me.
Oh, the
So
sun
if, like-
rises in this window.
Oh,
Mine,
This
it
sun, the
rises
sun
that
rises in
way,
this
I
window
and,
in
just
front
if
of you.
it raised on
sets
this
that
out of
way.
this window, I'd be fine. I wouldn't give a shit about that because I'd be like, I'm asleep and awake by the time the sun does that, or out of the house. Like, I don't care. The fact that it sets there is just like, I've got like 2 or 3 hours during the day where I'm just like, I can't see my screen without like squinting because it's so bright right there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Frank,
Anyways,
or not Frank, sorry. John, you've seen what Adela just sent, right?
oh, I didn't realize that. Yeah,
Josh
accurate.
slowly shaking his head.
accurate. Anyways,
Yes,
alright,
I mean,
so
it's the truth. Yeah.
back,
like-
back to D&D. All right, back to D&D.
Yes.
So okay, so you walk into this room, and as you walk in, you see there are 6 tattered, like straw stuffed mattresses. Nothing really of value around. You see some like chests, and as you rummage through them, it's very clearly just like clothing, some books, just belongings of like the occupants, basically. And
Wow, books.
I'm going to ask for this from Theo specifically.
Okay.
Give me a perception check.
All right.
Also, I've been moving you guys, but if you want to be in like a different marching order, feel free to move yourselves.
I was gonna say I just lost us and I
Yeah,
couldn't
tough.
find us.
Well, not there.
18 plus
1 second.
3, so 21.
Theo's the only one who can see, so
Yeah, no.
whoever
that's
is
fine.
trying to
I'm
move
cool.
Theo, you're on the wrong tool. You're on the drawing tool.
That was me. I was
Okay.
just trying to.
Yeah, I saw
draw.
the little like.
22 you
I
said?
was trying to. I pressed the wrong
21.
button.
It's
21.
18 plus 3.
Okay, let me
So.
just roll a dice real quick.
Oh.
Okay.
I always fear when you start having to roll dice.
Hehehehe. What is your... Yeah, it's kind of what I think. Oh, especially with that? Yeah, never mind. Let me re-roll that, actually. Even worse. Yep, that's what I thought. All right, so as you get to the, approach the door, you hear not the sound of silence on the other side of the door, but that weird silence that's there when you, like, clearly someone is in the other side of the room not trying to make noise. If you know what I'm getting at? Where it's just like, there's that weird thing that's like, it's not empty in there. There's clearly...
Like someone's trying to.
It's like
Yes,
tiny
yeah.
hush
Like-
whispers, you know.
Like, horror,
not even
like
that,
horror
but it's
movie
just...
hiding in the closet.
Yes, yeah. It's that we're like, okay. It's just like, it's that faint sound that you can hear that's just something in the back of your mind is just like, okay, the next room is not empty. Somebody is trying to be
okay.
quiet in there, though.
Got it.
So it's like, it's not people unconscious, it's just like, yeah. Someone's in there, someone's away.
It's like people waiting for you when they're throwing a surprise party.
Exactly.
That was like the only precise thing I could think of as like similar to
I
that
love
situation.
I love that my brain went to horror movies and you went to surprise party.
Surprise!
We are not the same.
Clearly, I've never had a surprise party thrown for me.
I'll do the best.
Okay.
Especially
I don't
when they
like
make you
surprises.
piss your pants.
I don't like surprises, and yet I like horror. But
All right. So, yes. So what
We're
are you
not
gonna
gonna
do?
question what Johnson too. Anyway.
No, we continue.
Yep.
when do we ever question what he's into?
So what do you do, Lexi?
All the time.
Hmm. Is it possible for me to like open the door but like immediately step back just in case there's someone on the other side prepared to strike?
Yes.
Like is it okay.
Yes. So we'll say it's like taking the dodge action. So if somebody's trying to strike, they'll
Okay.
get like disadvantage on the attack. Yeah.
Right, okay.
Okay. So you're gonna open the door and do that?
Yes.
Cool. Probably a smart idea. Yep.
Oh thank God.
As you open the door and a a small, very muscular, but looks like a dwarf lunges at you with a javelin.
Oh God.
Okay, well, he rolled a 2 on the lower die, so it just...
Great.
So, luckily for you, dwarves are kind of small people, which means they don't have the best range, like, reach. So it's like, and it's just short, and you're like, okay, alright.
Glad I stepped back.
I'm sorry, I can't
I
erase
just
my
love-
mind where Game Grumps, like, you know, like the tiny dagger elves is like, yeah.
With the you're talking about the
Yeah.
10-minute power hour. It's like tiny elves with daggers.
Tiny elves going daggers and you just go,
I'm sorry. I really like Adelos as well.
What did Adela say?
What did they do?
Gonna deaf be.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
basically.
something else, yeah.
It's in the
It's
in the
it's
general
in-
chat.
Oh,
Yeah,
general
no,
chat,
it's just,
okay. Yeah.
It's just basically that.
Ah, Darth Helmet. The Schwartz is not.
And
there
I
yet.
see your shorts is as big as mine. God, that's a great movie.
It really
Anyway.
is. I just rewatched it like a
I
couple
should
weeks ago.
rewatch it.
It's pretty good. Very, very
I
good.
love how
movie.
everybody will rewatch the fucking.
It's
will
good.
Rewatch Spaceballs.
Hey,
Like,
okay,
yeah,
good
listen. I will
spoof.
say. To be fair, I've been in a movie mood lately.
I know. I
Well,
just
movie
loving.
TV show mood. We actually, my family and I started watching Haunting of Hill House, the TV series on Netflix.
Oh, cool.
So
Yeah.
that's been fun.
I'm just laughing at everybody. Oh yeah, I just recently rewatched Spaceballs.
I didn't recently rewatch it. I said I should rewatch it.
We're like, man, I need to rewatch Spaceballs.
It's a funny movie, and I haven't seen it in
It
years.
it's a really funny movie.
It's a funny movie.
The issue for me was I was doing it on a less than reputable website because it wasn't on any. Well,
Oh,
okay.
we own it on DVD.
I don't.
Yeah, I was gonna say I have it on
I
Plex.
don't.
I just
and-
pirate
Well,
everything.
yeah, I didn't want to say
Yeah.
that word while I was recording, Chuck.
Damn.
That was the thing.
Well, everyone knows
The
that I
Canadian
do it, not
government
you, so
here.
you're good.
Yeah.
You would
The
have.
Canadian,
You would
we
have.
don't condone it.
Yeah. You have different laws.
you
than
would-
Yeah,
here.
here Canadians
You
kind of
wouldn't
don't give a
download
fuck.
a car.
Listen, we don't care either. I still don't want
Okay,
to
the
be
people
online.
don't care.
Yeah.
The people don't
yeah.
care.
I still don't want to
I
deal
don't know.
with any.
Let's be
followers.
specific. Let's be specific. Most companies don't care. Nintendo cares a
Yes.
little
It's not
bit
just
too
Yeah.
much.
Nintendo.
No, yeah, that's true.
Any
Nintendo
big
gives
company.
way too much of a
Disney
fuck, though.
gives a shit.
Anyways, okay.
Disney really gives a shit too.
Okay. So.
Alright, do we-
will...
no, wait,
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna roll a dice to see if we're gonna start at the top of the order, or because you did take your turn last time, we'll skip you. Let's see.
Okay.
High number, you'll go first. 8. So we're just gonna go past you. So.
I mean, technically, I took an action anyways. You know, dodge, step
Fair
back.
enough. Yes. Fair enough. Okay. So actually, what's gonna happen is this guy around the corner is going to step behind the dwarf, and actually, Theo, you immediately recognize him. Anybody who would have line of sight on this guy recognizes him. You recognize him from the yawning portal. This is the guy that ran outside after not Jin. Oh my god.
Oh, was this the
after
guy-
Avon
was this the
fired
guy-
into the ceiling.
Oh, was this the guy that
Oh.
like fucking started the bar fight?
Yes. This is one of
Little
those guys.
shit.
Yes. He was the one that like ran off, and like the rest of the guys looked to him to like, what do we do?
Right.
Can't believe that first initial bar fight would have been so important.
If you had killed him there, he would not be here. Yes.
Well,
Oh,
mean,
I
we were
didn't
trying
want to kill
Should have
anybody
taken the
in the
shot.
bar.
Yeah. Fair enough. Cool, Lexi.
Things
Does
that
a
would
synthetic
be
20 hit?
more illegal.
Well, why wouldn't it?
I don't know. Shield.
You have the
My
magic
AC
is
is high, but it's not 20 high. It's
I mean, if you have-
15.
Yeah, if you have shield, that turns into a glancing hit. But you don't have the shield spell, do you?
No.
Unfortunate.
I mean, it's just funny. Shield?
Shield?
I don't have
shield?
shield.
Shield?
If it was our
Like,
other campaign, I would have a shield, but
Hey! Alright, well, he is going to lower a crossbow at you, fire as the bolt sticks into your shoulder for 3 points of damage. Just... and then he's gonna look up and go, "Hey! Aren't you that bitch who fired..." No, that's not you. You were with the bitch who shot into the ceiling. That's it.
with doesn't mean I condoned the action.
I work for a crime lord. I don't care.
Fair enough.
Jin, you're up.
I can relate.
I can
Nice.
relate.
Jin can relate. Jin basically just, doopy doopy doop doop. How would this
Adela,
go?
why have you said that? Why have you said the why meme?
Because you guys started like saying why, and all I could think was why.
Okay, so this is gonna be tough. Could I want this bit, just
You
pull
wanna
a
curve
wanted,
the
just
bullet?
curve the bullet?
Curve the bullet?
So, are you saying that because you don't want to get in line of
I
sight,
wanted
or are you
this.
trying to hit Krentz?
Trying to hit Zemk. I'm trying to hit
Zemk is okay, but it's you don't want to be in line of sight. Is that the thing?
Yeah.
So here's this wonderful thing, John. You have 30 feet of movement. You can move into line of sight, shoot, and then move out of line of sight.
5, 10, 15, 20.
I like how your first thought is
25,
fucking
30.
wanted.
Yeah. Can I curve the bullet?
I
Well,
mean,
bullet-
dude,
no,
awesome
but-
movie.
Low-key, I love that movie so much. It's one.
That's right?
It's legitimately it is a trashy movie. It makes no sense. I
know.
It
love
also-
it.
It's
It also
funny
has,
as shit,
It also has
What's it
Chris
called? I don't know if I've
Pratt
seen
getting
this.
his fucking shit rocked.
It has Chris Pratt getting his shit kicked in by oh my god, it's pissing me off that I can't remember the actor's name. Oh,
I hate that I was
fuck.
gonna say James McAllister, and that's not who it is.
No.
It's the guy.
James
Well,
McAvoy.
McAvoy.
Yeah.
James,
Yes.
yeah.
Oh my god.
I knew
yes.
it was one of the British
Yeah.
Jameses.
You know what's crazy, John? There's a Wanted video game.
You know what's
It's
crazier is
good.
that the same
It's bad.
the
but
same
it's
guy
so
who
much
did-
fun. It's also
the
not
same guy who did
available on
one-
anything anymore.
Let's go,
It's
dude.
not on Steam. You can't get a key. It was a PS3 exclusive.
Aw.
I can't play it, and it upsets me greatly.
Hear me
Dude,
out.
I would have.
Go to
I
used
would
game
have.
stores. You can find it.
No, the
eventually.
game is it's one of those tie-in games that didn't sell well at all because it's a tie-in game. So it's there's no copies available. Literally, it's just a
Damn.
rare game at this point.
Damn.
Yeah, let me see if I can find.
So it's probably selling on eBay for $200.
a quadrillion.
$100,000, yeah.
A quadrillion. A quadrillion.
$1 gorillion.
Did you say
Oh, it was on
gorilla?
Xbox. It was on Xbox as well. It was on 360 as well.
Gorilla of the
Okay.
wood.
Actually, it's not selling for too
That's
bad.
a wild
Pre-owned
gorilla
is-
on the
Yeah,
list.
pre-owned, it's selling
No,
for
I'm
about
not
$20.
saying
All right.
gorilla. I'm saying gorilla.
Okay, it is being sold
Is
for
it a
only $20.
propane
So
or
it's relatively cheap,
gorilla?
but it's also just one of those things where I'm just I don't want to set my PS3 up for one
killed
game
John.
that I will play
We
once in a
killed
while.
John.
But honestly, John, if you want to curve the bullet, fucking go for it.
Oh, dude.
Especially since you have the movement.
We're gonna rule of
we're
bullet.
fine. The rule of
Yeah,
bullet.
rule
You also
cool,
have the
yeah.
movement to step in. You have the movement to step into line of sight, take a shot, and leave. So
And then step
yeah,
back. Yes.
Exactly. So that's fine.
Yeah,
So
dude,
we'll
I'm just
say
gonna pull
for cool purposes.
Hey.
For cool
For
purposes.
cool purposes,
He curves the bullet.
mechanically he's moving and
Mechanically,
taking a
he's
shot. and
moving,
leaving.
yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Rule of cool. Absolutely, he's just.
Basically, yeah, I just
Yeah.
bang.
The game had curving bullets, and oh my god, it was so addicting. It was genuinely.
Oh my god.
It was one of those games.
I love how
It's
I love
so
how
much
I
fun.
assume that you've played this before.
Are
Did
you
you
kidding me?
play it?
I platinumed that game.
What?
I think at one point I held a speedrun record in it.
Damn.
It's a ton of fun. Like,
Dude,
it's a bad game. It is so much fun to literally, because it's one of those games where it's very much like, okay, speedrunning makes the game is fun because it's literally move to cover, bang, 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 curve bullet, move, keep moving, and just like finishing fights in like 5 seconds. If you're good at that game,
Fair.
you can literally like move through the entire thing without stop. It's
Dude,
so
I
good.
did not.
It genuinely
I-
has good gunplay too. Like, it's a really good game actually.
I couldn't imagine how much I could want a game that bad. Like,
Wanted Weapons of Fate. It's awesome. It's also a direct sequel to the movie.
damn.
Does it explain why the
I'm
loom
gonna
is a
attempt it
thing?
to see if my dad has it now. Like, I might go looking for
Brother,
it. after
oh my
this.
god, if I'm gonna play the
It's-
shit out
I'm
of
writing-
it.
I'm writing it down. I'm putting it in my D&D
You
notes.
can find it on PC. The thing is, every copy I found, like, on PC and, like, set up to work, doesn't actually work. It'll run, but, like, the sensitivity is either 10,000 or, like, 0.1, and you cannot change it.
Oh,
So
oh,
it's
that's
like, it just doesn't work, unfortunately.
yeah. So you either just go like a,
Yeah. So
or
every
you just
mo-
whip
No,
your
it's not
hand.
even.
with
It's
just
not even that level. It's more like,
yeah. So it's just like you're
Or-
not even moving your hand at all.
or it's just or it's just I moved my mouse a fraction of a centimeter, and I did like a
one like
I-
360s. Yeah.
yeah, like I did a 720. Like,
I
it's
hate that
insane.
there's like a video by Up Is Not Jump, and it's I'm playing Skyrim, so I dropped the controller and accidentally killed 3 guards, a family of mud crabs, and every single giant in the area.
God, I can't believe how bad I want to play as
Alright.
James McAvoy now.
I know, right? And I'm pretty sure it's actually like voiced by him too. Like,
God, I hate
Oh,
that
that's
it's,
I
yeah,
hate
it's
that
good.
so-
Anyways,
Twitter, on
John,
Twitter.
roll to hit.
oh right.
I hate that my first thought
If
now
I
is
do
also
find-
like people have been pointing out that Mr. X is probably going to be one of the new Marvel Rival
14
characters.
plus 3, 17.
17.
You said Mr. X, and my brain went to
hits.
Resident Evil. Sorry.
17, you
But,
said.
Professor
17
X.
hits,
Correct.
yes.
Professor
Roll
X.
damage.
Excuse me.
But if
But
I,
it's
if
gonna
I
be the
find that
non-paralyzed
game, you're just, you
version.
guys, there's just gonna be
Ooh,
a
that's a
message in
mean
the pictures
10, baby.
going,
Plus
"That's
1,
who
11.
Play the game.
So
11,
11 points
11
of
actually.
damage. Okay.
11 points of
Can't
damage.
wait- can't
Brother,
wait
I
to-
curved that bullet so good.
Yep.
What a Dayla.
I hate that my first thought as soon as you said James McAvoy is all I can think is the fucking like meme that everybody's doing now that like Professor X was being announced for Rivals. Where everybody had like the stupid fucking wheelchair from the 90s. And it just like
All right. Anyways, so yeah, you curve the bullet, and yeah, you step up,
so bad.
like
so
look
bad.
around, like lean forward enough that you can see this dwarf-looking guy with a javelin out. And you lean back, and you're like, you just like look over to Rainier, and you're like, check this out, and do the full like arm behind your back, whip it out, pull the trigger, and at first Rainier's like, what are you doing? And then suddenly the bullet flies past, and somehow it takes this circular trajectory, and he's like, what the fuck is going on? And Theo, you feel a bullet whiz past your head and connect with this dwarf, who's just like, what the fuck?
Oh god.
Fan
love the
Shaw taught me
idea
that
of-
one.
I love to imagine my brain is just like Avon's just like golf club.
It's just like, you could do that? This whole
That's
Jin
time?
is like,
First-
Jin like,
the whole time.
Jin is like,
Yeah.
You think you can do it again?
bet. No, I'm just kidding. I
Sorry,
take my
Frank
second
just
pistol out.
flashbanged himself.
I just put a different screen on.
I know, you just look like you flashbanged yourself.
Yeah.
Because you instantly got like 3 fucking shades lighter.
Alright, so yeah, anything else on your turn?
Actually, can I do anything else on my turn? I can take a second shot, actually. Like that ass, I can
Well-
take a second shot.
Well,
Can
you're
you?
using,
Second win. It's
Second-
bonus action.
Okay.
You can use a bonus action.
Second wind
but
is not. Second wind is.
You can use a
not-
bonus action to regain 1d10 plus 2 HP.
that's right,
of
that's
Second
I
health.
wind
didn't
is
with that.
HP. You're thinking of action surge, which you might have, but you also might have used it already. I don't know.
You
Actually,
can take one
I haven't
additional
used it.
action
Okay.
on your turn.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
can be used one time
No, it's
per
still,
short
like-
rest.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there we go.
Okay.
So if it's never
I
been,
can do
it
if
again.
You
You're
haven't.
doing it on D&D Beyond, so yeah, you just make sure it's like marked as used now.
It's marked now. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, if you want to, yep, go for it. Roll to hit.
I'm curving the bullet again. I actually said like, but wait a
It's
minute.
literally like behind and then back.
Basically, yeah. Oh please,
What's your-
18 plus 3.
21 hits, yeah. What you're doing makes no physical sense whatsoever, but magic exists, so fuck it.
7 plus 1, 8.
8 points
Yeah,
of
we're
damage.
in a. We are currently playing a game where there's 2 members of our party using guns as magical weapons.
Yep.
I don't think that it's
Okay,
ever going to
so
make
yeah.
sense.
You, Lexi, Theo feels another bullet go over the other shoulder, and just the Durger gets it's a Durger gets hit in the other shoulder. Just doof, doof. It's like where?
Where?
To just pokes his head around the corner like it was bitch.
Just like he does the smug like the smug grin, just like yep.
Oh yeah, no, Jin has like the biggest smug. Like, it's
Yeah.
Like
yeah,
the biggest
yeah, I do
shit-eating
that.
grin on his face. Yeah.
He's like, yeah, I do that.
Yeah. All right. Okay. So with that, I
Pulls out a
believe-
cigar out of nowhere.
With that, I believe it's Avon's turn. If you don't have anything else.
Yes.
Nothing else, John.
My turn.
No, yeah, I think that's
Okay.
it. I am my turn.
Okay. So yeah, Avon, you are up.
I aim for whatever John was aiming at with my musket.
Okay.
I'm not gonna do the bullet curving, but I am
Yeah.
gonna just yell duck to Theo, and
Well, y'all just shake
Should have.
around
You
me.
should have. You should have curved the bullet.
I cannot reasonably make Frank have the assumption that you can curve a musket ball.
If you can curve a pistol, you can curve a musket.
20.
20 hits.
Nat 20.
Nat 20. Nice. Okay, so double shot, double damage. Yep.
Okay, so musket 5.
I also like to imagine like
12.
Avon is like behind you and they're like using like his like shoulder for support, so it's like hold still, hold still. It's gonna kick, but hold still.
God. I have noted this is gender
So
term bullets,
10?
I guess, by the way.
9. 19.
Okay.
19 damage.
Jesus.
All right.
Shit hit hard. Okay.
That man's dead.
Nat 20.
I was gonna say his head's blown
Yeah.
off.
Nat
Yeah, that
20,
man's
remember.
dead.
Yeah. Okay.
Man is in
Like,
pieces.
I'd be shocked if he wasn't.
Okay.
That man is in pieces. That
Alright,
man
I
is
am-
dead.
Okay. I do just want to remind both John and Adela. I did forget something. I did forget one thing about firearms. It is not a bonus action to reload. It's a full action. Apparently, it's an attack or action. To reload.
Really? It says here.
That's
Mm.
weird.
It's because
Why,
it's
why
the
would it
reload
not
mechanic.
be?
It's the reload mechanic specific for firearms.
Huh.
Reload. The weapon can be fired a number of times equal to its reload score before you must spend one attack or one action to reload. The pistol has reload 4. The musket has reload 1.
Would they ever get the ability to do it as a bonus action?
They do. It's a very high level ability, which probably will not happen in this campaign. Yeah.
Well, we're only getting to level 5.
Only
right?
fire one piece of
So-
ammunition from a loading weapon when you use an action and bonus action or reaction to fire it, regardless of the number. Okay.
What does that say?
Basically,
So basically, Adela can fire her gun
what
one
I'm looking-
turn, and then next turn
Yeah,
has to
but I can't-
spend the time reloading it, or switch to another
well,
weapon.
well, that's not what that says on the musket. The pistol might say that, but that's not what it says on the musket. On D&D Beyond, when I'm looking at D&D Beyond.
I'm on D&D Beyond right now from musket. Reload. The weapon can be fired a number of times equal to its reload score before you must spend one attack or one action to reload. Are you using the musket from Exandria, or what are you using the musket from?
This one. Let me look.
Let
me give you it.
I was gonna say, send it to me or share your screen works too.
Yeah, let me give it to you.
Okay.
Because right now all I see is ammunition, range, loading, two-handed, slow.
Where's this from?
Yeah, mine says martial ammunition, firearms, range, loading, vex, and range.
Interesting.
Right. Because mine also because my pistol says ammunition, range, loading, vex.
Okay. Oh, you guys are using the 5.5 rules.
Ah, damn it.
That's what it is. The 5e rules.
Fuck.
That's what it is. The vex. That's what gave it away. Yep. Okay. So that's the 5e rules. Okay. That's what it is.
Well,
I thought I put the filter on there too. Like fuck.
So
damn.
look for
This is
look
why
for
it's easier
musket
not to
and
use
pistol
D&D
with
Beyond.
and then in parentheses Exandria. That's the ones you should look for.
I'm not wrong though, am I, John? You can do that all you want. I'm not wrong.
Okay, which means you guys also don't know about the misfire mechanic, do you? Okay, so guns in 5e also have something called misfire, which is when you make an attack roll and rolled a number lower than the misfire score, the gun jams.
I don't think I have that.
Yeah. Okay, so like add to your inventory, John, you're using pistol. Look for pistol 1 second, I'll just send it in.
Okay. Yeah, the Exandria one, that's the one from Critical Role.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say musket.
Okay.
Well then I have been doing because I have that's different, that has a different damage than the one that's on my character sheet.
Okay, so
Okay.
it sounds like they buffed the guns in 5.5, which kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
They buffed way too much shit in 5.5. Okay. Okay, well, we're gonna use the
'Cause it
Exandria
doesn't
ones
have-
from now on, so yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's honestly the one I had assumed you had been using anyways.
No, that's I've been using
Exandria. There we go.
Yeah,
Pistol
yeah.
Exandria.
I've been using
Okay.
apparently I've been using 5.5.
Yeah, it's because D&D Beyond kind of forced 5.5 as the default. Like, it's...
Well, I thought it was the same one because it matched all of the shit that was on my character
Gotcha.
sheet.
Well, no, because the character sheet is pulling it from that specific item, because that's the one you added.
Yeah, I know. Like I was using the one and I thought
Yeah.
that was the one that I
So, well, yeah, so the stats are going to add up because it's the same thing, yeah. But, yeah. Anyways, yes, so, okay.
Okay, yeah, now it's fixed. Now it's
Okay,
fixed. I got the
so-
Exandria
alright.
pistols now.
Okay, good. So, John, you have
now
2
that's
more
on my
shots
shot.
before you have to reload.
You've
You've already fired twice, because you just curved the bullet twice.
already fired. Yeah, so I can't really.
Because I assume you reloaded after killing the previous goblin.
This weapon can be fired
Oh,
a
yeah.
number of times equal to its reload score before you must spend one.
So
attack or
basically,
one
you're telling me
action to
I got
reload.
2 more shots before I have to reload.
Yes, or switch to a different weapon.
What can I use? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah. Because in which because if you don't want to spend your entire turn reloading, then you'd like pull out like a dagger or something potentially.
Yeah. But I think that's fine though. I think I just ended my roll
Right.
there. It's fine.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So yeah. Anyways, Avon, you fire, and with a nat 20, I am not gonna make Theo roll to see if she ducks and like doesn't get caught by the musket ball. Nat 20 is a nat 20.
Cool. Cool.
Yeah. You do that. You duck. You see a small dwarf who sees you suddenly, musket aimed at his head, and goes, "Uh-oh," poof, and then his head like, vanishes.
Pops like
Oh,
Oh no.
Yes.
Goodbye,
the,
head.
yes, the guy behind him, the bandit, Krentz, literally is just splattered in blood, gore, brain matter, and teeth, and he's just like, "Oh, is it too late to surrender?"
Be perfectly willing to
And he also
accept
he also
your
pisses.
accept
just a
your
little bit.
accept your surrender.
That'd be great. Roll insight.
Oh boy.
All of us, or
9 plus
I think just Avon, right?
Just Avon right now because Avon's
9
the one
plus
who's
4,
interrupting.
13.
13?
Okay.
Okay. He's got... Okay. Okay, yeah. He goes to lower... He starts to put the dagger down. You lower your gun. He seems very genuine in wanting to surrender. He's just like... He saw this guy in front of him get his head blown out. He's just like, it's not worth the fight. Absolutely not. He goes to lower the light crossbow. Then, misses a crossbow shot at Theo.
Oh, he's 5 feet in front of it.
Yeah. Well, technically he's 10 feet, which is good because that doesn't impose disadvantage anymore.
He's 10 feet in front of it.
Oh,
Uh,
we need to remember that as well.
remember what?
The range, the fucking D&D's ranged keyword that the guns actually have. So a ranged weapon does roll at disadvantage. You can't attack a target. Yeah, when attacking a target, doesn't actually. Where the fuck is it? Ranged 5 feet. Disadvantage. Let me. Okay. Okay. So in this case, nothing happens, but you have disadvantage on the attack roll if you are within 5 feet of a hostile creature who can see you and who isn't incapacitated. So, like, shooting someone point-blank range is hard because it is point-blank range and they are trying their damnedest to swat your gun out of the way.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. So, that's all. In this case, it doesn't matter because everybody within 5 feet of you is allied. But in the future, we need to remember that because I think I don't think that's happened yet, but that's something to keep in mind. Anyways, yeah, so he does that. And then it's Rainier's turn. And he's going to move 5, 10 feet here. And then he's going to move 5, 10, 20, 30 feet because it takes double movement to get through occupied space. And he is going to thrust his rapier at the guy.
Rainier, okay.
Yes. 13. It's going to hit immediately. I forgot to pull up his stats. 1 second. There it is. Let's see. Wow, that definitely hits. Yeah, okay. And he's going to do... Actually rolled fairly well. Okay. Then he has a second attack. That's going to hit as well. Rolled max damage. He's basically... So what happens is Rainier sees this guy fire a crossbow bolt after feigning surrender. Looks at you, Theo, keeping in mind that he thinks he knows who you are. Not 100% sure.
Mm-hmm.
But he's interacted with you in the past. And seeing you fight, it's like, okay, yeah. And very suddenly gets angry and charges this guy and just very quickly slash, and Krentz goes down. Actually goes down.
Murdered that man.
Yes.
Well, you look at that. The prissy prince has us guts.
He turns to you and he goes, yes, well, I like to stab people in the front and not shoot them from around a corner.
Well, you don't have to be rude about it.
Say another word, I dare you.
You're not shooting
He
him.
sheaths the rapier and he goes, regardless, we are on the same side. We are working for a common goal.
For now.
Are we?
For now. Rainier.
Are we?
Yeah.
He
we're all
holsters
here
his
for
gun back.
Floon.
Yeah, whatever.
Man. And
And
money.
as you guys walk into this room looks a lot like the previous room. It's another 6 straw mats with chests with nothing of value, clothes, books, that kind of stuff. And then
Did either of the people we kill have anything interesting on them? I know one of them's a splattered mess,
yes.
but
so Krentz
I'm sorry. Aim for the head, not 20.
Krentz is
Does
wearing
damage.
No, you're
I'm
fine.
sorry.
Krentz is wearing leather armor. He's got a light crossbow and a scimitar. That's it.
okay.
And I accidentally closed that.
Not an
after you killed
Avengers.
him.
It's not my
And-
fault. I was really easily killed.
The goblin has
No, you're fine.
The goblin is wearing scale mail, which is
Yeah, don't worry. Yuzhan was boss.
Scale mail is medium armor. I believe it is the highest tier of medium armor. He has a shield, a javelin, and a war pick. A war pick is like a half pickaxe with just one spike, and it's just.
Yeah, I'm only asking
what
because
the
if they
Swiss
have
Army
anything,
carries.
if they have anything useful, I'd rather not leave it behind like we
Right.
did all the
Don't ask me
weapons
why
at
I've
the
been looking
warehouse.
up the Pope.
All right, I won't. And yeah, so that is what you see.
Perfect.
From here, you
Okay.
see two doors. You see, well, no, you don't see two doors. I'm sorry. You see one door leading this way, and then up here, you see where another door should be, but you see like a makeshift barricade on it. It's poorly designed, but it has closed the area off.
There's treasure behind there.
Is it something that it looks like we could move?
Oh, sorry. Is
Yeah,
it like?
yeah. Yeah, it's
Is it
definitely
like completely like blocked off, or is it like some sort of like cell, like we can like see through?
No,
Like, the
okay,
bars
so
or
the
something?
door is the door is that wall is completely like you cannot see through. You have no idea what's on the other side.
Got it.
Yes.
Okay. Alright, so we can decide to either continue or we can check the mysterious door that is blocked off. Thoughts?
I mean, why wouldn't we check everything? What if this is the one door we don't check and it's where Floon is?
I move the barricade.
Since
Okay,
we're so
yeah.
interested in getting
You are able to move it
Floon-
very easily.
You want to get paid, right?
It's very
do?
makeshift. Like, and as you're taking it apart, you're realizing like not only is it makeshift, this was clearly made in like the last couple of minutes.
Oh,
This was
Okay,
so
I-
it's
very
like
easily
makeshift.
constructed as well.
Right, so it's
Could
like
I-
some.
Can I quickly roll perception for what's inside here?
You'd have to open the door. You can't see through doors.
Well, you have to.
Can't see through doors.
Is there a peephole near the door so I don't have to get instantly stabbed?
No, there
Dude,
isn't.
Avon's like,
Okay. I open the door and then roll perception.
Go for it. Yeah, you can roll perception. 100%.
15.
Cool.
Oh, I thought that said Oz of Doom. And
I'm sorry, but just the image of Avon just rolling for perception while the door is closed.
This is a door.
I'm
Yes.
Like I said, is
You're
like I said,
correct.
it's just like
It's in fact a door.
Ah.
There's
That's
ooze in here.
God, it's
Ooze.
Yeah, it's the ooze
Would
of
just be-
dooms.
Would just being told about there being ooze ring a bell, or would I have to see it to?
There are different types of oozes and slimes and whatnot. So I
Okay.
would want you to
Yes, the various
A,
ooze
have
eye.
line of sight, and B, you would roll a nature check.
Okay.
I guess the various ooze eye
Yes.
in this land.
But,
So
yeah.
I am gonna
Yeah.
gonna move.
Go for it.
Feels just kind of like
Avon,
push
you-
Avon out of the
Avon
way.
is-
and, like,
door,
I'm-
and what you see
And Avon's
is-
gonna go
open
here.
the door. I was gonna look through the people. The people. I don't
There's no
want to.
people.
There's no
immediate-
people.
Oh, then how are you? Did
There's
you
no-
open the door then?
Avon opens
Okay.
the door.
Door's open.
Yeah, the door is open right now.
You mentioned the people. I was
No.
writing a note.
Adela
My brain
asked if there was a
isn't-
people, and I said no. And I will, if you give me a second
Okay.
to describe what is visually seen, you'll understand why there wasn't a people as well.
Okay,
All right, so you look.
so I'll
in-
just move to like where line of sight is
Yeah.
then.
So here, basically, yeah. So Ava,
Yeah.
you push open the door, and immediately what you see is this gray ooze. That is mostly translucent. It's opaque, but it's not so opaque you cannot see through it. And inside, you see the skeleton of what you can only assume is 2 more goblins. And as you are looking through it, what you see is this is a lavatory. There's a hole in the ground where people shit.
It's the ooze from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah.
oh no, it's fucking alien comes.
Oh no, we're getting killed. We're getting attacked by the same bitch that made Daredevil be able to see.
All right. Okay, so it rolled a 1 on its initiative roll.
So it's like a
And it technically
specific
has a
fucking-
-2, so it technically got a -1 on its initiative.
God.
Can you put in a -1?
Probably. Yes.
Yeah, I mean.
There you go. -1.
Wait, yeah, didn't Yusuf get a -1 like
Oh yeah, he
in,
did.
like a shot
he
or
did.
something?
Fuck,
Yeah.
he did.
Yeah. Yeah, you can. It's completely possible. Negative modifiers
Got like a
exist.
-1. Yeah.
You can.
Anyways, so yes, right before we enter initiative, Theo, you see this ooze, roll a nature check.
Okay. Please, dice
You
don't
see
fail me
the
now.
ooze. It's sitting there. Out of the corner of your eye, you spot
The
him.
dice is not failing me. That's a nat 20.
Nat 20. All right, I will
Damn.
tell you a lot about this ooze. Okay, so
Cool.
gray ooze, they are
I'm gonna
immune
intro
to
dump to the
the
ooze.
status conditions they are immune to a lot. Their resistances not as numerous, but still out there. You would know that they're resistant to acid damage, cold damage, and fire damage, and they're immune to shocker, being blind, charmed, deafened, as well as being exhausted, frightened, and they cannot be knocked prone. Yes, this thing is not
Okay,
afraid of
so,
anything. It just wants to
sorry,
consume
repeat
them.
the immunities.
Blinded,
It's an
charmed,
ooze.
deafened, exhaustion, frightened, prone.
So I cannot seduce the ooze.
You cannot seduce the ooze. That has no eyes, no ears, no mouth, no anything. Yes.
Okay.
You cannot
Can't taste it
seduce
either.
The literal
Hmm.
amorphous blob. Yeah.
Hey, listen, anything can be seduced.
The
Okay.
other thing you would know about these
But
things.
stabbing it would be fine.
Yes.
Can you consume
Let
it?
me add to that before you say that, Alexi.
Yeah.
The other thing you would know is about
Yeah.
these things is they are highly corrosive to metal.
Okay.
Can you have sex with the ooze?
Uh,
Terrible wording.
I
Then
mean,
you know what?
here's the thing, you
Shooting
can-
them would be fine.
Yes. Here's the thing, you can, Adela, but at the same time, you then think, wait, there are goblin skeletons in there. Inside of the
To be
ooze.
fair,
So yeah, you
To
can
be
stick your
fair,
dick into it if you want. I wouldn't
to
recommend
be
it.
fair, there's a skeleton in everything in theory that you stick
Yeah, well,
your
this
dick
one's
into.
got 2. This one has 2. And it used to have none.
Okay, sorry, hold on. Everything you could stick your dick into has a skeleton, Adela?
Any living
You're
thing
not
that
very
you can
imaginative,
stick.
are you?
God, we all need Jesus.
I'm good. The best part is I know that Izzy would laugh her ass off at that joke.
Sorry, I'd like to point out John looks like he's about to fucking.
Yeah, I broke John. What a shock.
Yeah.
Alright, anyways. So I know, Avon, you said you moved over here after looking at the ooze. Theo,
I
it's
did.
your turn.
Okay.
Please tell me you were gonna stick your dick into the ooze.
John, wait.
He
You're
just
up
got up.
next. Alright, Lexi, you're up. Yep, take your turn.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Stab the ooze.
Well, I'm not gonna stab the ooze. I'm going to actually, since I know it's corrosive, I'm gonna step back one and take a shot at it with my short bow.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Eh.
Oh, thank God, John, you're back. Your turn's up next. We need you. You have things only you can do.
Okay.
Shoot it, Adela. He's one of the only people with a gun.
7 plus
Get your
6.
mind out of the gutter.
Oh, you have no idea.
13.
13 hits.
Oh, thank God. I'm so worried. 6. Oh, fuck. I dropped it. I did not real well on that. 1 plus 4, so 5.
God.
5 points? Okay.
Yep.
I'm warm, dude. I'm fucking sweating.
All right. Anything else with your turn, Lexi?
I'm gonna move out of line of sight of this thing. Just
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I don't want to get hit again.
Okay. All right. Okay. End of turn. Jin, you're up.
I'm up. Sorry. Fuck. Oh my god.
The soldier's standing steady there.
Shut the fuck up. Jim moves a couple blocks. And attempts to shoot the thing.
Roll
You're
the
not gonna
hit.
try to shoot around the corner again?
I'm gonna try to cover it
He
again.
Go for it.
thought about it, then he decided.
And then he said to do it. Yeah.
Yep. 12 plus 3. That's
It hits.
yeah, quick maths.
15.
Yeah.
15 hits.
15.
A 13
Oh.
hit, so anything above that, is
Yeah.
gonna hit just fine. How's the puppy doing, Adela?
6 plus 1, 7.
7 points of damage. Okay.
Yeah.
He's doing this.
Okay.
I think my kid just.
Is he enjoying the bed?
He hasn't started barking at the TV yet, so
Ah.
All
Yet.
right. Anything
Yet is
else
the
on
operative
your
word.
turn, John?
I can't do a bonus action because I already wasted that, so.
You wasted your bonus action on what?
Not bonus
When-
action, sorry. My
when
thingy, my bobber.
Oh, action
my
surge?
short action search.
you
yeah.
could always do your bonus action, which is the
Actually, I'm gonna
the-
do second wind too.
you could do the
'cause I'm
second
pretty
one,
low
so
on
that
health.
because you're like
Yeah.
not
Action
you're,
surge,
you're
like-
6.
Yeah, I'm not good.
Or whatever.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
like
Is-
Yeah.
holding my shoulder still
Alright,
with
so
the
if
fucking
Can
arrow
you only
boon.
do the action surge thing like once per
Short
combat?
rest.
Action
once
surge
per
is
short
once
rest.
per. Well, is it once per short rest? I think
It says
what
once
it
per
is-
short rest. Yeah.
I think what it is that one highlighted. Like, is it bold? I mean.
Action search.
D-
It says
the one.
action search special. Yeah.
No, I mean, is the number 1 bold where it says once per?
Is the number 1 bold? Yes.
Okay, so that is right. So you can use it a number of times equal to your proficiency bonus per short rest. The only issue is your proficiency bonus is only +1. That's what it is.
Yeah.
So for now, yes, it's only once, but later on,
I
it'll
can
be
use bonus action for second wind to heal myself. Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah. Go for it.
I can use a bonus action to regain 1d10. Okay, plus 2 HP. Un momento. 8 plus 2, 10.
10. All right.
I'm
Good
back to
amount.
full HP. Nice.
Nice.
Oh, lucky you.
Yay! Yay!
Let's go. All right. I'm healthy, baby.
Okay,
I need
I
to check that off
do.
too. Okay, yeah, and I am
Okay.
my turn.
Okay,
I think that's good.
here's where I'm gonna ask you a genuine question, Frank, because this is how I have it set up in my character deck, or in my character sheet, because it has all of the stuff on it.
Right.
And you went through and we did this. It has the items with the slowing and all the other stuff. It does not have the other things. I was checking this
Okay. Share your screen.
because I can show you this.
Yeah, just share
Because
your
this is
screen.
directly my thing here. So this is directly what we made together.
Right.
It's the one with the ammunition, range
Yeah.
loading,
So
two-handed
not
slow.
that one. Yeah.
And then this is the other one. We made this character sheet together. We used these weapons.
Not using them.
Those
now.
are the
I
weapons-
didn't realize there was new 5.5 guns. I didn't realize they had updated
Okay.
them.
Okay.
So what you're gonna do
That's
is
where I
yeah. So here's what you're gonna do. Go back to go to not there. Go to the bottom, add items, you can do it there.
Okay,
Search,
well,
yeah, and then search musket, pistol, and then with Exandria. Look for those, and then you can just add them. Yeah. Scroll up. It'll be because it's alphabetical, but it'll be right under musket.
Why is this like this anyway?
and then just add pistol Exandria as well, and then it'll be set up to roll because you've added. Yeah, there you go. Then just make sure that's being wielded and view character sheet. So it should all be set up that way now in the action area. Yep, there you go.
Okay. Well, yeah, that was just why I was like
No,
so
you're good.
confused
I
because
get
I
it.
was
I
looking
get
at
it.
this and I was like, we made this
Yes.
over
No,
2
what
hours. We
what it
worked
is
on this
is-
for so long.
Right. So what it is these actions pull directly from the actual items themselves. This doesn't understand that.
I know, that's-
yeah.
Yeah, that's why I asked because we made this directly from
Right.
this and we worked on it forever. So I wanted to make sure
Yeah. No, I got you.
that
yeah.
I was correct
Yes, you're good now.
in my assumption that everything else was fine.
Everything.
We're just gonna use
yes. Everything else.
we were gonna
should
use
be
something
fine,
else.
Because
Okay, let
the
me
weapons,
create
yeah,
my
the
new
weapons and
PDF.
armor and stuff didn't. You don't have to send it to me. That's fine.
No, I'm creating it for myself
Okay. It is also.
because I
your
use the
turn.
PDF.
Okay. It is also.
I know
your
it
turn.
is.
Yeah.
Give me a second. Okay, that's why I was asking because
Yeah, no, I get it. I didn't realize they had updated
the
the
thing
guns
with-
and stuff.
yeah, so with the musket it says per shot or like there's so many shots.
If you're talking about the reload
Like,
mechanic, I think.
Yeah, weapon can be fired a number of times equal to its reload score, and I don't know
Yes.
what its reload score is.
That'll be somewhere on the item, like on the drop down for it. I believe, if I remember correctly from what I saw, the musket is reload 1, so you can fire it once, and then you'll have to switch or reload.
Okay, so I want to reload the musket.
Okay.
Then.
Okay, so you're gonna spend your
With
turn
the-
reloading. Okay. Or you're gonna
Yeah.
spend your action.
Well, actually, yeah, I'm gonna start my action reloading, and then I'm going to do my action surge
that works.
for this short rest
Okay,
and fire.
go for it.
Or do like the. I don't know how else to describe it than the other, like the say hello to my little friend,
Okay.
and then slide in and out. Does that make sense?
Yeah. You're gonna pop in, take
Okay.
a shot, pop out. Yeah. Just like what John did mechanically 10 seconds ago.
So 17 plus
hits.
3, so 20.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that hits.
Okay. And then that's a D12. 7.
7 points of damage. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay. All right. So yeah, what you see and what John also saw earlier when they took shots is, yes, your bullets like enter this ooze, and then before you've like left the area, the line of sight basically, you see them shrink, fizzle, and disappear as they literally like dissolve inside this thing's body.
Right.
Okay, so next up is Rainier, who's going to move
Oh.
5, 10, 15...
I would think that they would at least
Wait.
burn him, but that's probably not true.
20 feet. And then he's going to stab it with a rapier because he doesn't know it's corrosive. Nobody has said anything about that.
That's true,
You
to be
wouldn't-
fair.
You wouldn't have any idea?
No.
Yeah. To
He's
be
not
fair, I
f-
think Theo's the only one who actually knows. It's just the other two are
Yeah,
lucky.
you come from a monster hunting background. Rainier does
Work
not.
with them.
Yeah, worked.
Uh,
Not studied. That's definitely going to hit, too.
oh dear.
And he does just enough to
We are
kill...
bad at keeping NPCs alive.
It does just enough damage to kill the ooze. So the ooze takes one stab from the rapier and then does kind of dissolve into a puddle, leaving behind the goblin bones. As Rainier pulls out the rapier, it immediately looks like rusted, like less brittle. And mechanically, what you all avoided by Lexi knowing how these ooze work, basically, or at least what Lexi has managed to dodge. Every attack he makes with that weapon now will do 1 less damage permanently.
Great.
Right.
Fantastic.
And we can't repair it or anything, can we?
No.
Okay.
You can replace it.
Okay.
Okay.
That's really the only thing we can do. Yeah.
Yep. So, yeah.
Well,
And then...
glad I
Maybe
didn't,
it's good that
you
a
know,
Dayla
lend my
didn't
weapon
get
over,
banned
but,
from Dave and Buster's.
What?
So, yes. But yeah. After that, looking in, it's just the lavatory for the hideout.
Look at
Shit
you,
show.
Rainier, taking down enemies. Not so strong yourself, you know?
Yes,
It's a -1 specifically to damage, not attack, right?
Yes, it
I'm
does
making
not
a note of
suffer.
it, so.
Yes, it does not suffer. Like it still hits just as well. It just doesn't hurt as much.
Got it.
Yeah. And he goes, yes. Well, I have been trained. I've worked alongside I forget the name of the family.
Fyland?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the Fylands to hunt monsters before. So yes.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
You could have used arms like yours, you know, in mercenary times.
Thank you for the offer, but
You go
I'm,
merchandise, you know, pick
I'm
up some
good.
good
Thank
things. Well, I killed my boss, so it's fine.
I
It's
can't
okay.
believe that you'll admit to
you.
it.
Oh, he's a bad boss. He didn't pay me well. Motherfucker deserved it.
Don't give a shit.
Well, I didn't ask for your really opinion about it. I
Didn't
just
ask for
ain't.
your
I don't
opinion
give
either.
a fuck what you think. Anyways, so yeah.
Okay, so we just killed the
I
toilet
guess we
ghost.
proceed. Yeah.
Yeah, we just
I
killed
mean,
the
we're not
toilet
gonna really
slimer.
investigate the fucking shitter, aren't we?
I imagine not.
Yeah.
There we go. I was hearing like,
Lexi, are we going to have to? Are we
No.
going to have to pick through the magic shitters?
Why am I being asked?
because you investigate every fucking room.
Well, you're also the only one with a light.
Yeah, that's true.
All I said is we should at least take a look.
Oh, are we gonna take a look in the shitter?
It was barricaded. We didn't know what the fuck it was.
Are we
To
gonna
be
take a
fair,
look?
we were not aware that it was the shitter until we opened and found the shitter ghost.
All right. So
John, why are you looking at me like that?
all right. Anyways, so yeah, I assume you then continue along.
Yeah.
We go
this
to the
bottom
right, yes.
path.
We're continuing on, yes.
Okay.
Oh, I
We are
can't see.
complete looking. We are complete looking at the shit. We are completed looking at the shitter ghost.
Right, I just like to imagine also as well. It's like we just looked straight down. It's like, all right, cool, and just move on.
God, I really need to watch the D&D movie with you guys.
Good movie. Anyways,
What are
It's a
those
great
names?
movie. The D&D movie. It's great.
No, not,
Ironically.
no. Look up a day.
that's not what John's asking about.
Sorry. No fun name. ...
Yep.
What's the full name of this fucker?
No
Oh.
fun name.
Also-
the second.
Also,
No fun name. ...
Tentacle
That's his second name.
Overlord and us.
Yes.
What the fuck?
There's some weird porn star names.
Belladonna?
Alright.
Like the porn star?
Jesus. Anyways, as you walk into this room, threadbare curtains hang on the east wall of a long hall, in the middle of which a muscular half-orc in dingy robes stands with his foot on the chest of a male human, with wavy red blonde hair. Looks an awful lot like Rainier, actually. Fire burns around the orc's clenched fist, and his victim cries and squirms helplessly beneath him. Seated on a raised platform to the south is a nightmarish figure wearing black robes. It has large white eyes and rubbery purple skin with 4 tentacles encircling its inhuman mouth. It cradles and gently caresses what looks like a disembodied brain with feet.
Are we fighting the fucking Krang? Is this being called in the fucking Ninja Turtles dungeon? Don't fucking smile like that, you son of a bitch!
Alright, 1 second.
You couldn't have named this motherfucker Rhino?
Oh my god.
No fun name. There's some ridiculous shit in those comics.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get rid of that now that we're in a well-lit
Okay.
area.
And that we have investigated most of the other places. But yeah,
Sorry, I
sure.
like how I have like the technical questions and everyone else is like, fuck.
Alright. Let me just roll some initiative rolls.
Right, to
I'm also,
Tentacle
I'm
Overlord
noting-
US. Grumshar.
Well,
And
Are
no
you
fun
fucking
names.
adding- Are you
I've
gonna
noted,
quote-
I've noted this as
quote
I think we
me?
found Floon. Also, might be fighting the Krang.
I'm half surprised nobody fucking quoted me on the no way are we fighting the fucking Krang.
I mean, you can go to yourself.
You could, yeah.
You have that
I
power.
sometimes
You've already done
want
it.
you guys to fucking quote me every once in a while. I quote you guys.
Hold on.
The
I'm
thing is, I
taking
don't know
notes.
what's the
I'm
board
not gonna
like.
remember
What's
the
the
exact
barrier
quote.
for quotes? You quote anything at this point.
Yeah, kind of.
Pay no attention to
And
the
then you
last
don't
quote I
quote the
wrote.
things that I expect you to quote. Sorry, what are we paying no attention to?
I said pay no attention to the last quote I put in there.
Don't lobotomize me.
Oh,
Don't
no, I
lobotomize
saw
the
it.
plot. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I saw
Please
that
don't
too.
lobotomize
I
the
figured we
plot
weren't
hook.
getting context, so I just wasn't gonna
It's
ask.
from a previous D&D campaign.
I was gonna say
The Tuesday
he
one.
did send that message at the same time he was
Yeah,
like
during
in
D
D&D.
and D
Yeah.
at some
Yeah.
point.
They
I
cast
assumed
Mind
it had
Spike on
something to
a
do with
plot
that.
hook and then rolled a nat 20. And we were like, wait, don't kill them. We need that. Okay.
Oh boy.
Non-lethal damage.
So, anyways, as you walk in and see all this, the half-orc turns to look at you, and then turns back to the hooded, tentacled creature. And the hooded, tentacle creature just looks at the half-orc and goes, "Take care of it," and puts down the disembodied brain,
Oh.
and then stands up.
Interesting.
Love that. Okay. Love that we're fighting tentacle creatures.
Do we all just group up like in a line, like up here? You know, just like this, or because we're all just like this.
Just to double check, is the you said no fun name, right? Is that Floon, the guy
That's
who looks
Floon.
like Rainier?
Yeah, that's Floon.
Okay. I'm making sure.
No, red hair looks
Yeah.
like a twink. Yeah, that's Floon.
Yeah, no, I was more so making sure that we weren't fighting 4 enemies here, and that there was actually a spot for the. I see the 0 in the initiative, but
Oh, yeah. Actually, he doesn't even get an initiative turn.
There you go.
There we go.
Okay,
Anyways,
yeah.
Sophia, you're up
that's
first.
why I was double checking. All right. Well, I am going to go for I'm going to step forward first,
Right.
to go for an attack with my rapier on
I wish I could learn how to do like a
Grumshar?
fun
Is that how you
thing
pronounce
where
it?
you do this. Like where you do that
Oh,
and
yeah.
then switch across.
Yeah.
I wish I could learn how to do that. This was a
Adela,
perfect place
purge
for
your
it.
ADD for a second, please.
It's
Damn.
ADHD. Thank you very much. ADD is no longer recognized by the DSM-5.
That's not super high. No. I thought it was the other way around.
No,
Lexi, what did you roll
ADHD.
to hit?
11 plus 6.
Prime
Actually, that is higher than I thought. 17.
17
ADD
definitely.
is no longer recognized
so yeah.
by the.
So
by the
17.
DSM.
Well,
So
your
you roll
ADD
17.
then.
You're using a rapier, right?
Thank you.
Yes.
Okay. So you go to plunge the rapier into this into the half orc, and he throws up an arcane ward to try and like block it up. He's throwing up a shield spell, but your rapier is just quick enough that it goes just whoop, like right before it goes up. So roll damage.
Cool. That one.
It's told me to curb my ADHD, and then I just decided to fucking start ticking. Damn it.
Yeah, no, but I could have swore it was 80 that wasn't acknowledged.
Yeah, ADD is
anymore.
ADD is no longer acknowledged by the DSM.
Yeah, okay. You said it like it was backwards.
That's what I
like
said.
ADHD
That's what I said.
wasn't.
Sorry. That's what I
6
meant.
plus 4,
Sorry.
10.
10. Okay. 10 points of damage. Okay.
Yep. That plus 4 is nice.
Yes. Okay. So, you stick it into this half orc, and you see him stumble, and you see the life literally leave his eyes as you pierce his heart. But then a second later, he rights himself, and the fire in his eyes comes back to life, and he looks at you and he goes,
Oh, that's weird.
Oh, we're fighting fucking necromancers.
So,
God damn it.
So I'm gonna use my my bonus action to disengage and back up.
You have bonus action disengage at level 2? I forgot about
Yeah.
that. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
I'll
you have it.
back it
You
up.
have it
just
at
like,
level. I
do not
think
wanna
you
be
have it
hit.
at level 1. I think you have
No,
it at
no,
level 1.
It's level
if you're-
2.
Yeah.
It's
level
level
1 is
2.
sneak
Yeah.
attack.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's
level 1
right.
sneak attack. Level 2, I got cunning action, so I can use dash, disengage, and hide as a bonus action.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Okay. He is so that is the end of your turn. He
Yeah.
is up next. And what he is going to
yeah.
do is he's going to take 1 foot off Floon. He's going to turn to look at you guys. He is going to pull out this wicked looking dagger.
Oh
just
god.
jagged, serrated, very rusted. It is terrifying.
Is this scary knife?
I was thinking of scary knife when I described the knife. Yes, this is a very scary knife. And he is going to take 1 step towards you, another
please.
step towards you,
No, please.
and I need 5, 10, 15. I need all 3 of you to make dexterity saving throws.
I
Well
Oh
then.
god.
15
Okay,
plus
please.
dexterity. 16.
Oh, thank
16?
god.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh my god, that was so close to a nat 20.
Mine was pretty close too.
Oh, fuck.
18 plus.
Uh,
Where's my dex?
That's
Plus 6. Goddamn.
15 plus
Forgot it
1,
was that
16.
high.
16? Okay.
So 18. 20. My brain's trying to math. 24. Okay.
24, 16. It's
You
24
were
and 2
doing,
16s.
like,
Okay.
We're just doing like the. Actually.
Okay.
No, I was getting my hair.
No, I get it.
Okay.
I realized after you did it.
Lexi, you don't happen to have
I'm staring at
Uh,
you all. It's fine.
what evasion, do you?
What do you mean?
It's a rogue skill. Not
That
skill.
doesn't work because I'm
one
on
of the-
because you
like a
guys are on
rogue
the
feature.
screen. That's where my
think it's
that's
called-
where my
Oh,
thing
I
is.
don't have any feats yet.
Not a feat, like a class feature. Something rogues get.
Oh.
Is it called evasion?
No,
It
I
might
don't
not be
I don't
called-
think I have that yet.
They
but-
haven't gotten to classes yet because you don't get to class until level 3.
Yeah, it's
Well,
level
no.
3.
No, you get your class
you
at
get,
level 1.
the-
You don't get your
Well, yes, but
subclass
it's the,
until level 3.
The subclass.
Yes.
There
yeah.
you go.
Subclass
Okay.
is level 3.
Okay.
I figured that was what it did.
Okay, no, evasion is at level 7. That is unfortunate. So you
Oh, no.
all are instead
Because we're all never gonna
take,
get there.
half damage as he raises his other hand, and a literal cone of fire comes out of it. And none of you are resistant to fire, are you?
No.
I am
I'm
water.
pretty human as it gets.
I am
Unfortunate.
whole
And
ass
I'm
water.
assuming I will say I'm assuming half damage does mean that we succeeded.
Yes,
You
you
know.
did succeed.
Okay.
And so
I'm assuming because I have a I do have a reaction with being a Haragon that I could add something if it wasn't.
yeah, 24 passes. Yes.
Yeah, I figured a 24 passed. I was just double checking.
Yes. Okay.
Because when else am I gonna get to use it?
Yeah, his spell save DC was 12.
Ah,
So you all pass reliably. And so instead of 9 points of damage, you all take 4 points of damage.
that's scary. That's still scary.
Cool.
That's still really scary.
Apparently, I didn't have my fucking noom lock on. Apparently,
So I'm backing the fuck up when I get a turn again.
Through except you can't.
through me.
It would take
I was gonna
Through
say
me?
through
you would
us.
need-
Yeah.
You would need 35.
I can jump. I can jump.
Can you jump 30
probably-
feet?
No.
You would need to be able to jump in here.
Well, actually,
or something.
no. Yeah,
probably
no, that's
to the
right. With
side.
a jump over, I'd say. Yeah, that's what is it? It's 5 times your dexterity, or is it 5 times your
No,
proficiency?
proficiency. I
Oh,
wish it
so
was
you can move-
dexterity. I have
so
a
yeah,
plus
so you
6
can
for
jump-
dexterity.
Okay, so yeah, you can jump 5 feet. That's nowhere near enough.
I have a plus 2 for proficiency, actually.
Oh,
So
10 feet. Still not enough.
Still not enough.
Walking,
but I could go
20
back a
swimming.
little bit.
Yeah.
I can swim really fast.
But that
Uh,
is his
My
entire
resistance
turn.
is to
Uh,
ice.
and as he goes, I shall burn you for Xanathar.
God. But I don't know if because it does count as a bonus action. Does it add on to my like the amount of feet that I can move?
It doesn't say it no, it would be part of the movement. It's just this way it's more used for less for jumping 15 feet away, but it does automatically disengage if I remember. You can't take attacks of opportunity, if I remember correctly. I could be wrong, but I think that's how it works. But it's more for being able to jump straight up in the air.
Okay. Yeah.
At least in my mind.
All right. I was asking because
it's
if it's
We run by the
movement,
DM. I was gonna
then
say
I
we
do-
run
then
by
I
the DM
have-
rules at this
I have
point.
I have 30 feet of movement, so
Right.
I was like, if it is an
Yeah.
extra 10 feet, then I could easily get back. It's just God, that fucking hurt. I want out.
Right.
I have 5 HP left, guys. Please.
We
wait,
have how many
okay,
left?
5.
Okay.
Oh, that's not bad.
I will say the way it's worded, I'd say that would be an addition. Actually, it'd be 10 feet, and then you'd have your
Okay.
30 feet normally. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I can get back. Thank God.
Yeah. Anyways,
Just like, move.
so that is his turn. So Jin, you are up.
Perfect. Well, I guess Theo's kind of blocking my shot right now, but I will try to.
You
like...
can move around me. Please. Get
Or,
this guy's attention.
or
Well, Avon and Theo are both blocking your shot.
I could just,
You try and curve.
I'll curve my bullet.
Okay. Again, mechanically, that doesn't do anything. I just want to repeat.
I know.
Okay.
I'm doing it for cool
Okay.
style points.
All right. So, what I'm gonna do is what I've done in the past.
Cool style
Just
points.
tell us to
Zero.
duck.
Is that Avon and Theo are going to
hit me.
increase his overall AC, and if you miss but are within like that difference, you will hit one of them instead.
If you kill me, you will not hear the end of it.
So roll the hit, John.
Who do I want to take a gamble? That's the question here.
I like how I was like, I love how I was like, oh, I'm not gonna take that. I'm not gonna do the same
It's
shit
so
that John
tempting.
did
It's so
because that
fucking
would
tempting.
be fucking
Do I-
stupid.
Do I
If you,
be?
if you kill me, you will never hear the end of it.
You will be dead. Lexi will murder you and hide the body.
John, tick-tock, my boy. I
19.
see Adela going for it. I know what you're about to do. I see you.
19.
19.
Oh, I didn't even hear. I didn't even hear the brain cell.
Okay. 19?
Sorry,
Yes.
I was doing something.
You pass the AC by 5. Roll damage.
Thank God.
Wow,
I'm
that's a
still
7.
gonna hit you whenever
7?
I finally
Okay.
see you in
7 plus
for
1.
that one.
Okay,
8.
8 points of damage. So you whip the gun rather than like around like this. You just down to up basically, and it arcs over the two. And as you hear Theo like hear the gunshot and go, "If you kill me, I swear to God."
If
The-
you hit me,
You hear the half-orc go, "Xanathar has blessed me. You shall die by..." And he collapses to the ground, a bullet in his skull.
At least that shut him up.
Side note: I
A
am
little
making
bit
a
too
note
permanently.
that I have to hit you at least once whenever I actually see you in person, John, for this.
Okay.
Don't we already have? Don't we
Oh.
already owe him like a bunch of fucking punches?
No, this is more important than anything else prior. I get so attached to my characters, man. I have my sketchbook open and I've got references. I was
Like,
about to
I
draw
almost-
Theo, and it's like, if you
Did Anton almost beat up fucking Corn as well?
Okay.
yes,
Jin.
yeah, stop
Were you gonna
trying to
hit
hurt
me
the
for that too?
characters. No,
All right.
that one, I am more forgiving of. This one is stupidity.
All right, Jin. Anything else on your
That
turn?
that one was roleplay.
Jin. Anything else?
Oh.
Plus, Corin has more than 5 HP, right? At that moment.
But I made for good content.
Sorry,
Yes.
have you guys-
Okay. Again, it was for roleplay. This was stupidity. That's why you're getting hit no matter what.
John, I assume your turn is
Random
over.
question.
I turn
Random-
yeah. I can't do really much.
Completely
anything after
random. Completely random question. Have you guys heard of what the new Kanye album is
Yes,
called?
oh yeah, yeah,
No.
I have.
that. Yeah.
I don't pay attention to that stuff.
That's it. I mean,
I'll text you. I'll text you, Lex.
Okay.
you got it. You got it.
Or I'll text it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so it is his turn. He's gonna
Oh!
move
Kanye's turn.
5, 10, 15
That's funny.
feet. Then you are 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Cool! Lexi, I need a wisdom saving
No.
throw from you.
No! I'm gonna kill myself. This dice has been kind to me. Who the fuck is Jared?
I don't know.
You can't read.
Oh, that was to be expected. Yeah, you said it was wisdom?
Yes.
God, that is... Oh, thank God. I rolled 16 plus 1, so 17.
17. I'm so sorry.
I'm gonna kill myself. I'm gonna kill myself.
Lexi, suddenly you hear...
Was it an 18? Was it an 18? I'm gonna lose it.
Suddenly you hear in your mind, as this thing... You look at this thing as it floats across the ground, and looks to you. Its eyes start glowing, and you get lost in the eyes as if they see through you. And in your mind, you hear, "Turn around. Stab them." And you are under the dominate monster condition. So on your turn,
Oh, God.
you are going to have to turn around and stab them.
Well, great.
You know what? In my mind, I was going back to like it's always.
Please
gonna be
tell
a
me
thing
they
where-
don't have to kill me in order to get this to stop.
or at
We
least
just
just knock
probably
yourself,
have to
like
kill them
non-lethally,
on-
also knock
we
you
have to
out.
kill
Yeah,
them on
please, for the
flailing
love of God, if you do
parasite.
anything, knock me out. I
sorry.
will cry
really
if
quickly,
Theo dies.
Really quickly, I forgot
Uh-huh.
something. You do have advantage because you are you're hostile to it.
Oh, fair enough. Let's see if
Also,
Yep.
I can't
please
like
be higher than a 16.
have the image in my head. You know, in Game Grumps when like Aaron just looks at this fucking paint, it's called oh boy.
Yeah.
That's basically what the tentacle overlord is doing.
It's not much higher.
Like, we can't see what he's saying inside
total.
Theo's mind.
18?
It's just
You got an
in the
18?
outside.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
never
Please
mind.
tell me
You
that's
are,
it.
you are not under
my
under dominate monster.
Success!
You are not under dominate monster.
Oh, I'm gonna.
So you hear this all happens. You hear this, and you just go, no. Why would I?
I would have cried if I got like a 16
you
again or
feel-
lower.
You
Like,
feel very compelled to, but you're also just like, why would I stab my friends? Like, I get it. I want to, but no.
Especially
I mean,
as they're Jen's dumb
he
fuckery.
literally did just try to shoot me, but like,
Yeah.
And I'd do it
I
again.
would lose that fight. I would lose that fight immediately.
Yeah. It looks at that. Looks at your reaction and just goes, hmm. And is then going to float 5, 10 into here and out of line of sight.
Oh, he pussied out.
Let's see.
Oh.
Oh, I was gonna say. Wait, I was gonna say. Fuck. I could. I hate that my brain is not thinking about it for no other reason than it's my next set, and I'm like, water on ground.
Water on ground.
Round.
I
I
would
need to
like
look
to
at what
point
it
out
is really
that
quick.
that
Give me a
Floon
second.
is, as far as we can tell, you know, we don't know what whatever
Yes.
us has, but
Avon, it is your turn. Yes.
but
Yeah,
Floon
that's why I'm
is
looking- that's why I'm
technically
looking at something,
unguarded
sorry.
at the moment. We could try to grab him.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm like,
could.
Or
We
you could
could
take a
not.
shot at was us the fucking brain with legs?
Yeah. Us is the brain with legs.
You can take a shot at the brain with legs if you want. Just please, for the love of God, Make
my range?
like
I
move
gotta say-
I was
around.
gonna say,
me.
what's my range? Like, I can move right
I don't
here,
remember.
and then my
But
range on it. I'm
I just
looking.
gotta say,
That's what I'm looking.
I also know Dela hasn't started Baldur's Gate 3 yet.
That is true. Oh, it doesn't say what the fucking range is on this one.
I think it's 6120 if I remember.
Let me
I was
see,
trying
sorry.
to think because like I have very limited knowledge of Baldur's Gate 3, and then I
It's
just remembered
4120.
I just remembered an ad that I got of
Wait,
a
no, this
of
is
a
the
What are
plushie
you
that
looking
looked
at?
kind of
This
like
is the
what
old
you
one.
described.
12480.
But I still don't know.
124.
But
Or
you know, I have at least some idea
6420.
of what you're talking about now.
D&D musket. Musket equipment. Is this? Is it? It's not the right one.
12480 is what it looks like on
Bless you.
musket.
Thank you.
Let's see.
Can I do an assumption from you, Frank?
Go.
Once we're out of
for it.
combat, when we're out of combat, can it be an auto reload, or do I need to do the
No,
reload
I do
like
assume
that?
that you guys reload it. Yeah.
Okay, cool, because I don't have another action, and I fired it last at the fucking slime bitch.
Slime. The ooze
Ooh,
of doom.
perfect. I take my musket out and I shoot us.
Okay. Okay. So in D&D 5e's Exandria setting, a musket has a range of 124-80. Okay.
Yes, it's 35, or at least a quarter.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, you've got it. Yeah. Don't use the ruler on
Yeah,
this.
I just
count the
measured.
squares. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, because the squares aren't accurate. So
Okay,
you do need to count the actual squares. So 5, 10,
1,
15, 20, 25, 30, 35. It is 40 feet away. So yeah, you're still within range.
40
You're
feet away.
fine.
So yeah, I'm
You're
within
fine.
range. I'm like, it's not that far. It said
No,
35 on the
yeah.
ruler too.
You're
So
absolutely fine.
cool.
Again, well, the ruler is measuring a different like size square.
Yeah, no, I get you. I get you what you mean. 30. Does a 15 hit?
Yes, 15 hits.
Cool. 15 then, and then is this my 12? Yes. 7.
7 points of damage. Okay.
Uh-huh.
All right. Okay. Anything else?
Because I moved only that much. I also move out of range of like
Out of sight.
like
Yes.
this.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Yeah,
Okay.
out of sight.
All right. So,
Just in case it has like a weird thing.
Gotcha. Of course. Right. So next is Rainier. She's gonna move 5 or 10, 15, 15, 25, 30 feet and move towards Floon. And he's gonna call out, "Floon, we're here to help." And that's all he's going to do.
Bitch.
It's like, Floon, great to see you, bud. We're here to
Greetings,
help you.
Floon. We're here to help you. First, we're going to kill that thing. Probably. Lexi, actually, I meant to do
If
this
anyone
earlier.
else can
Give
land a
me
shot.
2 different nature checks.
Okay.
It's not
like
advantage.
completely separate.
Yes, it's not advantage, not disadvantage, just 2 different ones. It's to identify the
Okay.
purple hooded thing and then this brain. Actually, I'm
Okay,
gonna ask for both of those at
so-
disadvantage. So roll 4 and give me the 2 lowest dice.
Okay. Let's do that. Let's start with this first one.
Roll 4.
So for the first lower one was 7, so 7 plus 2, so 9 for the first one. And please dice be kinder. Okay. I got a 16 and a 13 for that one. That's nice. So the 13 plus 2, 15. So 9 and 15.
9 and 15. Okay.
Yep. Still wasn't super kind, but that was kinder.
How kind of your dice.
Okay. So with a 9, the hooded creature that floated away, no clue. You have like you're like it
Okay.
could be a number of things. Could be a lich
Okay.
for all I know. The brain thing, you're like, okay, that's pretty unique. That is an intellect devourer.
Okay.
What you would know about them, and it does kind of give away what the hidden figure is, so you figure it out after. They are typically the servants of mind flayers.
Oh, son of a bitch.
And they pretty much do exactly what their name describes. They eat brains.
Oh, jeez.
Brains, yeah. That makes sense.
And if mindful, it's Flayer.
Yes,
Right?
flay. Yes,
Okay.
flay that way. Yes. So it's gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 feet.
Why does it? No,
This thing has, yeah, it's insane.
it's just a brain with
Like-
legs.
It should not even be moving! That
Oh my God.
motherfucker. That motherfucker over here is not
I'm just
real.
gonna not draw Theo.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. You're not the one who just shot it.
True.
Yeah,
Okay.
So
I have a chance.
it
I have a chance.
immediately turns the corner and looks at you, Avon. And I need you to make an intelligence saving throw.
17 plus. You said intelligence?
Yes.
17 minus 1, 16.
Okay.
I don't have
Luckily-
high intelligence.
Luckily, the
Intelligence is what
DC
I
for this
actually
ability
do
is
have.
pretty low.
God.
So let me tell you what doesn't happen really quickly. This thing does not devour your intellect. You do not take 2d10 psychic damage, and you do not lose 3d6 intelligence.
What do I lose?
Nothing, actually.
So I just shot this thing. It tried to intimidate me, and I just said,
What
fuck
it is going
you.
to do is lash out with a claw instead.
Cool.
It rolled a nat 20.
No.
I'm killing myself.
I'm so sorry.
Oh no. Oh,
Kill my
no,
baby,
bro.
I'm killing you.
Okay.
I
You're
was so
going
certain
to
if any
take...
of us went down, it was gonna be me first.
You're gonna take... Oh, it rolled not very well, at least. 2, 4, 6. You're only gonna take 8 points of damage from the nat 20.
Only
Oh, thank
8.
God. Oh, thank God.
What are you currently at?
10.
10. Oh, you still
Oh,
have
that's not
10
bad.
left? Wow, you're fine. Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah, my max HP
Yeah,
is...
that would be
HP
really
is
scary
22.
for me.
Right. That is
My max
its
is only
turn.
16.
Okay. Also, by the way this thing scuttles at you, it is moving way faster than something that size should. It's like on like fast forwarded where it just goes to like and just like scuttles really quickly.
I hate that my first thought was the fucking... There's the Jello Apocalypse video where they're playing the old fucking, like, terrible, terrible games. It's that noise that they make.
Anyways, Leo, it is your
That's
turn.
such a specific reference, sorry. That is such a hyper-specific reference, too. Like, oh yeah, you know, that Jello Apocalypse video where they're playing the Flash games. You know,
Alright.
that one.
Well, I am going to go to stab it with the rapier,
Okay.
and
you do that.
and
Try. I dare you.
I forget what do. I mean, it's once per turn, anyways. I'm gonna use sneak attack because there's
Avon's on the
another
other side.
enemy within. Yeah. Okay, dice do not fail me now. Okay. 15 plus 6, so 21.
21 hits. Go for it.
Yeah, and then okay, it's 1d6 onto it. So... Six and 3 plus 4, so 13.
13. That is piercing damage?
Yes.
Okay. Uh, 13 you said, right? Oh my god,
Yes.
blanked. Okay. 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 So yeah, you stab it with a rapier. Wasn't expecting that. And it turns to look at you. It turns to what you would assume looks at you, but it doesn't have eyes. So it's just like the front half of the brain now looks at you.
Ugh.
The feet are pointed at you.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it just kind of just writhes and just like.
Okay. I'm also gonna use disengaged again as the bonus action to
Go for it.
to move away. I do not want this thing to hit me. 5, 15, 20. I'm just gonna go back there.
Fair enough. All right, Jin, you're up.
You're gonna be my meat shield, Jin.
So wait. So basically, what happened to this blob thing? Did
This,
it like
this
get?
human brain tried to consume Adela's intelligence, and
Uh-huh.
then clawed Avon, and then Theo stabbed it, and then it turned to look at him at Theo and just writhed in place, just like
Okay.
Just ask: is the intelligence consumption permanent? If it manages, or
I think it might be.
oh god,
Oh my god.
God, I don't like that.
Can you
That's
imagine
horrible.
Okay. So
if Jin
a
got
little-
hit with
here's
the
thing.
tentacle, he just goes, duh.
It's a little different. It's a little different. It's not actually like, if you get hit by it, you'll see. You'll see.
Oh.
You'll see.
could I roll to see if Theo would know?
Stop.
Sure.
All right, I assume it's nature.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so Jin sees Theo hopping back.
16 plus
well,
2,
continue.
so 18.
18. What you know is that the people who fall victim to intellect devourers don't typically make it back to tell you what happened to them.
Oh god, okay.
That's
Fun.
why I hate this fucking thing.
All right, I guess it's
Why
Jin's
did we
turn.
have to fight the Krang?
So, Jin sees this whole thing shebang going down, and then sees Theo hopping back. I'm like, oh, for crying out loud! And Jin just goes up to it and just points a gun at the ground and just starts shooting at it.
Okay, well, you have disadvantage because you're within 5 feet of it.
Right.
You could go for 10 feet instead.
Yeah, I was gonna
could-
say you have
I could
the
curve the bullet.
you also have a range of
Again.
you also have a range of 60
Yes.
on your pistol.
Again, if you were mechanically moving here, firing, and moving back, and curving the bullet that way, still disadvantage within 5 feet. If you are moving here, curving the bullet, and then that's fine. So
Excuse me.
if you want if you want to end your turn there and fire, that's fine. You can roll without disadvantage because there's a way where you can move without and fire that way. So that's fine.
I'm a roll now.
Okay.
17 plus 3, baby. That's 20.
That hits.
He takes 9 plus 1 damage. That's 10.
Nice. Okay.
I'm been getting good heads, actually. I'm very surprised.
Okay. 10 you said, right?
10, yeah.
Okay.
So
Okay.
he basically just goes like, oh my, like he's just annoyed at this point because it's like, oh my god, it's just a tiny little fucking critter. He just goes, chick, clack, bang, 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 bang.
All right. End of your turn.
Pretty much.
Okay. Avon, it is your turn.
Okay, so I'm next to it. What I am going to do is I'm gonna hop back.
Okay. It's going to do an
This
attack
way.
of opportunity on you.
Yes, I know.
Misses.
Sounds
Or
good.
At
How bad
least,
it rolls.
I assume an 11
bad it
misses.
roll.
Assume
Yeah,
11
11 misses.
Yeah, okay.
My armor class is like or
It
my armor
jumps
class
up
is
and tries
16.
to it jumps up and tries to get you like with one of its hind legs while it's not. Looking is a strong word in this circumstance when it doesn't have eyes.
It like tries to spin midair and it just completely flops.
Like,
No,
he
it does the thing.
he
kind of
lays
like-
it-
Yeah, it kind of like tries to like back kick you, but it just it's
Okay,
got
so it
hind
tries
legs.
to
This thing is
it
the size
tries
of
to
a
do
pug.
what
It's kind of
I
a
was gonna
lazy
say, it
hook.
tries to
It's
do-
just,
it tries to do what my dog does every single time he jumps up the stairs.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. I
So it does
avoid.
miss.
I jump back. I go for I'm gonna use my pistol on him.
Okay.
I was gonna say it's still not dead. Damn.
Does a 19 hit?
19 hits.
Cool. She. Oh, that's a different one. 12 D10 and 8.
8 points of damage.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Okay. Anything else?
Can I use, because I haven't used it yet, can I use my second wind?
Absolutely. You have your bonus action.
Okay, so I'm gonna do that. 10 plus
Hey.
1.
Damn, max
I'm
damage.
up to 21. Or actually, it's 10
Nice.
plus 2. It's 1d10 plus 2, so I'm back up to full health.
Okay. Very good. Very good.
Yay.
All right. So that is your
Good
turn.
shit.
It is Rainier's turn. He's going to move closer to Floon, and he's going to do a check. He's going to medically examine him, see how Floon's doing. Nope.
All right, hold still.
He looks at he looks at Floon and he goes, "Are you hurt?"
Are you
Frank's
choking?
gonna be the only one that gets this, but it's the fucking. I have no. Is he breathing, Pete? I have no idea what I'm doing.
God damn it. Anyways,
Looks like
Floon
someone got it.
rolls over so he's on his back and goes, "Yes!" And that is going to be Rainier's turn. It is the Intellect Devourer, who is actually going to roll a dice to see who he's going after, Avon or Jin. Okay. He's going to take a step closer to Jin. Jin, I need an intelligence saving throw from you.
Great. Not sure if I do have intelligence saving, right?
Yes.
Do I have
That is a
intelligence?
13 plus 2, 15.
15 makes it. That was close.
Jesus.
Okay. 13 makes it, so you don't take anything from that. But does an 18 hit when it tries to jump at you with its claws?
Oh, yeah.
18 makes it? Okay. What's your AC?
I love that this thing.
16.
Okay. Okay. Wow. I'm so sorry. It rolled max damage. You're going to take 8 points of damage.
Fuck.
As it...
Damn.
Oh, you're down? Okay.
No, I'm not down. I'm
Okay.
very close to, though.
Okay. That's really
You would have been if you
good.
wouldn't have healed yourself earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, why do you think I just healed myself? Because I
That's
knew that shit's
really
gonna happen.
good.
I wish
The
I
thing it
could
would have
heal
done to you-
myself.
The thing it would have done to you is
I'm
not
at 2.
good.
My guy.
All right, well that is.
I'm at
its
2.
turn.
Jin is like barely
Theo,
just living
you're
through that.
up.
Cool. I'm going to take a shot at it with the short bow.
Go for it.
Actually, let's go. Dice. Oh, not great. 14. Or no, actually, that's 14 plus 6. That's 20. I
Yeah,
keep forgetting
that
I have a
hits.
plus 6.
That
I keep
hits.
forgetting I have a plus 6.
You hit. Yeah,
My brain
you're
just
good.
sees a low number on the dice, and it's like,
Damn.
that's gonna be bad.
Yes, you hit with a 20.
Yeah. Alright. Then 4 plus 4, 8.
8 points of damage. All right.
Yep.
Okay. Anything else?
I think there's anything else that I can do. Unless. My brain kinda wants to hide just to avoid an attack from this thing. But that does bring up the question, like, if I were to do that, would I still be able to peek out and take a pot shot at it the next time my turn came around, or would that be like a whole you have to get out of the hiding spot?
Oh, are you talking about like taking the hide action?
Yeah.
No. So the way that works is, for starters, you would need someplace to hide. You are in a corridor.
Right. Correct. So I was thinking
So-
around the corner, if any.
Okay.
I hate
but
how my
yes,
first
if you want
thought
to go
was,
around
like-
the corner, yes, you wouldn't necessarily
That
need
I
to take
could-
the
okay.
hide action though. You'd still just be out of
God,
line of
I
sight.
can just walk. Okay.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
hate how my first thought
Nope.
was
I
Wrong
just
way.
don't-
Wrong way.
Oh, this way,
Nope.
or is it just
Up.
here?
Yes. This is
Up,
going.
okay.
This is going this way, and it's above you.
Okay.
Oh,
That's
it's above us.
Yes.
I was gonna say, I hate how my first thought for
That's
no
why,
other reason than my
yeah, that's
brain
why the
thinking
dotted
about it
lines are
was
here.
like, yeah. Well, my thought was about it was like I was like thinking, oh, I could just jump into the river of shit and breathe underwater to
Yeah,
hide.
You guys have gone
Oh
downstairs.
God. Nah, it
Okay.
just looked like there was like a corner that I
Yeah.
could
So
hide
if you
behind,
want
but,
to move back, if you want to move back here, you can still do that. You've got enough movement.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I could just like poke around the corner to shoot at it.
Yeah, exactly. All
I've
right.
got the range.
So Jin, it is your turn.
Oh, great.
I love being a coward.
Barely on my last breath at this point.
Maybe you should be a coward as well. You wanna come join me in the corner?
Yes. Run away.
I'm
traitor
cornered,
Pieces of
motherfucker.
shit.
Run from
I know,
us.
I'm kidding.
Flee
I was
from us.
kidding.
Allow us to attack you.
So Jin basically just holds himself back against the wall, and he's just gonna like take his last. It's like, I'm gonna go down like this. I might as well do it with another curved bullet. No, I'm just kidding. He's basically gonna.
You fucking shoot into the air and it comes back down.
He's like, bang.
I hate how like that also is a scene in Wanted where she takes herself out
Yep.
by a fucking
Okay.
girl.
Oh, you changed the thing.
That's what an intellect devourer actually looks like.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Oh
so,
my god.
Okay, so you're
This
gonna
is why
sit
we
there
can't. This
and
is
you're
why we
gonna-
can't be friends because
So-
I know of too many
You are
references.
rolling the attack with disadvantage. Yeah, she searches in circles.
No, wait, so
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with unarmed strike this time,
Oh, you're
actually,
gonna
since
unarmed
I'm that
strike,
close.
Okay. I do want to say really quickly, unarmed strike works differently than when you were a monk. Heads up.
You
Right.
can try to pistol whip it.
I could.
Yeah, you could, but
Pistol
you
whip
should
it.
also have a. You also should have a melee weapon.
Do I have a melee weapon? I have
If
a
you
hand
set it
axe.
up like I set
A
mine
hand
up
axe-
because
hand
I set.
axe is one-handed, and a hand axe is a melee
Yeah.
weapon.
It's
Yeah.
a thrown weapon though. It says simple
It's
light
both.
thrown.
It thrown means
Yeah,
it
it's
can
both.
be thrown. That's all. It does
Yeah.
not have to be.
Yeah, because I have Because I have two hand axes. Apparently.
They are designed to be thrown, but they aren't like you can only throw them. They're like hand axes are like hatchets.
Got it.
Yes, Hatchet, the world's worst book to read to 5-year-olds.
What was I gonna fucking say? I got distracted. Shit.
Oh wait, what's? 1 second.
I love how I knew that like he should have hand axes because I know that he has the same build as me. We just have different subclasses.
No, you don't. You don't have subclasses.
Or not subclasses. We have different
Okay, no.
guns.
we
I
have different
will.
like
I will
something
shoot
else. We
it.
have two different things.
Never mind.
You're
I will
different
shoot it.
races.
Well, yeah, we have
you're gonna
we
shoot
have
it?
something else different.
I'm gonna shoot it basically, just
Okay, you're
right in
rolling
front
with
of it. You just
disadvantage.
cool. That means I roll 2 times, right?
And take the lower of the two.
Yep.
I roll a 14 and a 16. I'm taking the 14.
Yep. That hits.
Actually, no. Well, that's plus 3. Plus 3. Never mind.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
17 or 19.
14 on the die hits. You're good.
Okay.
Roll damage.
It's 8 plus 1. 9.
9. You are back against the corner, like laid across it, like this thing can fucking kill me at any second.
Yeah.
You raise your gun point blank, straight down, muzzle to like the cranium, literally,
The cranium, basically.
and just
yeah.
pull the trigger and pray to God that this doesn't. And it stumbles for a second and.
Jen takes like the video and he's like, oh. He just slumps down like in the
Tell
corner.
me, the,
Just
tell me the name of God, you fungal piece of shit.
I'm not afraid of you.
All right. End of your turn.
Well, I could shoot it again, but no.
Well, it's dead. So 1 second. Let me.
I know,
There
but
you go.
it's more
Are
for
we,
its
are we
ego.
exiting combat, or do I have enough time to go use real quick?
So John, end your turn.
And turn.
Okay. He's gonna disappear. Good. And then.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
Sorry, I like how I looked up "Tell me the name of," and then it was like, "Tell me the name of this song," and then "Tell me the name." God, piece of shit.
Yeah. Do I have time to go use the
1
restroom real quick?
second.
Okay.
Probably.
Probably.
That's gonna miss. Yeah. So a goblin comes out of the side room that the mind flayer floated through. Looks around, surveys the scene. Looks at Rainier. Pulls a bow. Fires. Misses. And that's the goblin's turn. So Avon, it is your turn.
Oh my god.
A exists as an accident
So I'm
form of
gonna, I'm gonna
life.
go run.
Yeah,
Yeah, go pee.
go
Go
sprint.
pee.
Don't sprint, actually.
So Gobo number 1.
Gobbo
He
number
aims
1.
at. Okay.
Oh, wait
Gob-
a second.
Gobbo.
A little bit of Monica in my
Gobbo.
life. A little bit of egg.
Gobbo!
Eh.
That's adorable shit.
Yes, Adela, I have the Joe Cat Goblin. It glows
Damn.
in the dark.
It glows in the dark. That's great.
You think that's awesome? 1 second. That's Gobbo the Goblin. Here's Kobo the Kobold, also from Joe Cat. This one doesn't glow in the dark.
I hate that. I hate that my brain, for no other reason than I know that it's a Joe Cat reference, is my first thought is the fucking shut up, Matthew Mercer.
Anyways. Yeah.
I think okay, so I am gonna come out here, and I am gonna use my pistol because you can do up to 4 shots.
Yep. Before you have to reload.
With the pistol. Yeah, I'm gonna do that with the pistol.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Does a 13 hit?
13, I believe, hits. Let me double. Actually, wait, no, I think that might miss. 1 second.
Why the fuck did y'all get
13
Southern?
misses. I'll fucking
God
know.
damn it!
13
God
does,
damn
in
it.
fact, miss, though, unfortunately.
Gosh darn it.
Southern
I hate that I
Goofy.
did. Yuck. Okay. Damn it! I can't use the action search. Because I would love to just do waterfall.
Right. You still have your bonus
Because
action.
my brain. Do I have a bonus action?
Yeah. All you did was
I don't
shoot
have
a
any more
gun.
bonus. That's true,
You
but
might
I
not
don't
have
think
anything
I
that-
only
I'm
have.
back.
Okay. You might not have anything that is
Welcome back.
usable right now. You still have the bonus action, though.
Also, I didn't.
You're just
Right.
not-
I'm
you're
gonna
not doing
reload
it.
My
my.
bathroom's
I'm gonna
literally,
reload my.
right outside my door, practically. Just
No,
outside
you're
to
not.
the right.
Reloading takes a
I'm gonna
full
reload my
action.
musket with a bonus action.
Reload. Nope.
Okay.
Bonus action. That's not how bonus action works. Bonus action is an entirely different resource. They are not the same thing.
You must spend 1 attack or 1 action to
Yep.
reload.
It's called bonus
Okay.
action. It's a little misleading. Bonus action is not the same as
Stupid.
having an additional action.
That's stupid.
Yeah,
But anyway,
I
I'm gonna.
kind of agree with you there. A bonus action is like a half action. It takes half the speed kind of thing. A full action is like 6
Okay.
seconds. A bonus action is 3 seconds. It is. I agree. It is kind of stupid that they call it a bonus action when it is not another action.
I am
I'm gonna go
curious
back
why
right
it
here.
specifies attack or action. 'Cause I
So I'm
feel
gonna
like
go
those
from
are
right
the same
there.
category.
Multi-attack.
Try to go
Well,
and then
not multi-attack.
miss.
Fighters and a lot of classes who are melee focused get extra attacks, which using one action can attack more than once.
Okay.
Okay. I just did my bonus action. I just moved back into
So
this
in
little
that
cubby hole.
sense, if
Okay.
they have more than one attack, they could use one attack
This
to
cubby hole,
attack
I'm
and
just
one
moving
attack
back.
to.
Yes.
to
I
reload.
also just want to say
Okay.
again, you don't use a bonus action to move. You just didn't use all your movement. Bonus action is literally
Yeah.
just like a
Or whatever.
secondary resource kind of thing. There are very
Yeah, I
little
don't have
things
any
you
more.
can do with it, especially as a
don't have-
fighter.
Mhm.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't have
could do
anything
like
that
basic.
I can
I could do
traditionally
very
do.
little
Right.
in our other campaign.
I'm
Now
so
I have
sad I
way
don't
more
have my
options.
extra movement.
Yes.
I don't have more
It's
things.
mostly fighters don't get a ton of stuff that isn't directly hit things harder, especially when they don't have their subclass. Rogues get a lot more because they immediately get that cunning action, so they're able to bonus action disengage and hide and all that stuff. If you're not a spellcaster or a rogue, it's pretty hit or miss or whether or not you actually get bonus actions. Like, it's just, yeah.
I think I've
There's
gotten
also
this.
some
It's just
races
my
that give
brain
you
thinking
stuff.
about I have so many other bonus actions at any given time.
Right. Okay, so
Yeah,
Reneer
and
is going
actually
to...
thinking about it, I
Yeah.
wouldn't have been able to earlier use the jump because I was using disengage because the jump counts as a bonus action.
Yes.
I completely forgot about that.
But here's the thing. The rabbit hop doesn't provoke an opportunity attack, so it would work kind of the same way. You'd still take
Okay, so
attacks
I just have to
Yes.
specify.
You'd still take attacks after that if you enter and exit someone's threatened range, but with that jump, if it was away from an enemy, you wouldn't take the opportunity attack from that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I should probably make a note of that. Oh no, I already have a note of that. I'm an
Okay.
idiot. I just need to read my paragraph.
So Rainier is going to take his turn. He's going to look at Floon and be, I'll be back in just 1 second. Rotates around him, and then still from a crouched position, takes the rapier and just stabs it through the goblin's head. And it's going to die as well.
I'm also realizing we haven't done a long rest yet, and I've used it once, so I should probably
So
make
now
a
we're going to
note of
exit
that.
initiative.
Nice.
Yes.
Because I just reread the paragraph. Where I can only use it an equal number of times to my proficiency bonus per long rest, so I have 2 uses.
Okay.
And
so
I used it once.
We are exiting initiative. You are free to move yourselves about the place. You are aware that
Who has the highest?
The what?
Who has the highest strength of our party?
Probably Jin.
Mine's a +1, so
+2.
not gonna be me.
Oh, it's me because I have a +3.
Okay.
Apparently.
What are you trying to do?
I want to
Good
pick up
question.
the. I want to pick up this little fuck ass
Oh, Rainier?
and take him out of the freaking thing. Yeah.
Not Rainier, Floon. Okay.
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
let's pick up Rainier.
Okay, so you get
The guy we weren't here for.
You come towards Floon, and you see that he is hurt, he is wounded. He is able to stand up on his own and move about. He's not that hurt, but he is fucked up.
Yeah, so why don't we not let him fuck himself up even more?
You go to pick him up, and he goes, "No, stop it, no. What are you doing? I can walk. I'm not a simpleton. I can still move, but any healing would be much appreciated."
The reason why we can't do that is because we don't have any healing.
Oh.
Theo just fucking finally walks back out and is like, I'd love to, actually.
Yeah, you think? It says fucking Jin as he just struggles.
Jin is on the fucking. Jin is on the wall, clutching his stomach.
You think I don't feel your pain,
fucking
motherfucker?
whores.
All right.
You fucking whores.
Okay. All right then. Then I think we should leave, I guess.
That was the plan.
Rainier looks at you guys and he goes, "I can protect him if you want to look around or anything."
Oh, I think I'm
just
just
wanna
gonna
get-
take 5 here in the corner.
Okay.
Could we do,
Okay.
no, I don't know if that'd be a good idea.
What?
Because we don't also know
my
where
brain
that
was
one.
thinking possibly short rest, but it's also we just had someone, leave.
Yeah, there's
not too long
somebody
ago.
here. There's
We are in the
somebody
middle of
here in
enemy
this
territory.
area. I wouldn't
Right.
short rest. There's somebody here. That's what I'm
Exactly.
saying. Let's just get this little twink and then take
Let's
him
just
the
head
fuck out of
back
the
the way it
sewers.
was, the way we were.
Okay, so you're just
Even the one possible piece of loot here, I do not think is worth lives.
Okay. I will ask this though. Are you gonna do anything with the bodies that you just dropped? The intellect devourer and the half orc.
Hmm.
Do something. We do something with the bodies.
Can we do
Can
something?
this be
Can I
traced
put-
back to us?
Wait,
Can I put them?
never mind. I thought of something different. Never mind.
I just had the thought of water column, and then we just float the bodies.
Drop them into the sewer.
If you want to.
God, I hate it. I hate that I actually want to do it low key.
Go for it. Yeah.
Oh, I
that's
thought
fine.
it was something
Okay,
completely different.
Okay.
Never mind.
I don't know what I'd have to roll.
Yeah, I was
What
gonna say,
have to
how would
roll,
we?
actually, is the
How would
question.
I do that? Would
Would
it
I,
just
like,
be?
You can just carry them. There's no roll. You're fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
But like,
Okay, we carry them and put them into the sewer.
Okay.
great. Okay,
Um,
I was gonna ask
or
if this could be
specifically,
traced
I
back to
help out-
us,
I
or
help-
if we should
Yeah,
like.
that's why we're gonna put them in the sewer, so that way they
okay.
bloat.
If you're trying to do something to like mask that it was you, roll me an investigation.
Okay. Because I'm just thinking we could get arrested. I do not want to. I
Jin
forget what the
was
exact
here, just in the
penalty-
wall.
I forget what the exact penalty is.
They're really good
want...
They're really good at identifying blood. Their
Uh,
blood, their DNA technology sector
Oh, that's
is
not
fucking
great.
phenomenal.
13 plus. You said it was investigation.
Yes.
So 15.
Like with bad
15.
handwriting as
Okay,
well.
So with the 15, you're carrying and thinking like, how do we mask this as our work? And then it dawns on you, what is there to mask that would
Right,
trace back to
okay.
you in any way? He has a couple
okay.
stab
That's why I
wounds?
was. That's why I was asking
Well,
whether
actually,
or
there is
not
the bullet
like.
hole in his head.
Yes, because like my thought process is there a magic that could be used to like figure out what
Do they have
weapon
magical? Do they have the magical ATF?
the magical forensics team, right?
Alright,
Like
I'll say this. You don't immediately like know of anything that's like they use magic to circle this. Like they can analyze a stab wound and trace it back to exactly who it is off of magic. That
yeah, or like
magical
we've
chalk outline.
definitely got some blood onto them, right? Like is I don't know how advanced they are.
Advanced,
this?
quote unquote. They just
How
like
about
stick
this?
their finger
They
in it and it
use-
just tastes
Can
like,
I
oh
do
yeah.
Can I
know
do
who it
this,
is.
Frank? Can I
I've
do
tasted that blood before?
in that thought
Yeah.
process? I know that we mostly stuck right here, and it's like it's a 30 meter cube.
you want to
what
like
I think it
wash everything off of them.
Yes.
If you
Well,
want
he
to
didn't
use,
answer
if
whether
you
or
wanna
not they
use-
actually
okay.
have anything to like swab our DNA or anything. I
No,
was-
they don't.
I mean, it would probably be, but also at the same time, probably good to not look like there's random blood down in this sewer.
they drowned. Actually, ignore the stab wounds.
Those are self-inflicted.
Ignore the stab wounds and the bullet hole. Just they drowned.
No,
Anyways,
they
yeah, okay.
we drop their bodies into the sewer and then we clean
Oh
up the
my
blood
God.
in that 3x3. That 30
Why
by
are we
30
thinking
in that
this
30
too
foot
far?
cube.
Like, just leave the fucking body.
Okay, to be fair, I wouldn't think about it if it wasn't for the fact that we were given laws, and I figure it's gonna actually come up.
It's gonna bite us in the back. Yeah.
Okay.
It's
I'm
like,
also
I have,
like,
I
it's
have,
the same
I have
thing I'm
very,
thinking with
I'm very
Lexi.
worried that even though these are like, you know,
Okay,
people
here's-
are probably like a crime syndicate, it would still like.
Here's what
You
I'll
know.
say. Okay, with a 15 on the investigation check, you think very quickly, and before dumping the bodies in the sewers, you stab the half-orc just in the head to mask the bullet wound.
Yeah, so that way it can't be traced
you
back
ex-
to
yeah,
the.
It can't be
use the
traced
rapier.
back to
Yeah.
the only. It can't be
Firearms
traced back to the
users
only
in
two
the city.
firearms in the
Yes.
city.
Yeah, exactly. So you stab your rapier into the hole, widening it so it doesn't look like a bullet hole, it looks more like a rapier wound. And you're like,
Uh-huh.
yeah, okay. And dump the bodies.
Voila.
I will say, while you are, whichever one of you is carrying the half-orc, you, in the satchel that he has on him, you pull out a spell book
Oh, cool.
Cool.
that none of you can use.
I was gonna say
Yay.
nobody's gonna use them.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Unless
you
we
have
went to
two.
multi-class.
You have two guns
That's
and
true.
a rogue.
Two gunslingers and
Yeah,
a
it's
and
fucking
a
rogue.
rogue.
Because I don't think
It
even if
is
I
not
took
gonna help
Arcane
us.
Trickster, I don't think it works with spellbook. So
Okay.
you could correct me if I'm wrong on that. I
I
don't
didn't
think I
hear you.
plan on
What
that
did you?
anyway. I said I don't. Even if I were to take like Arcane Trickster, I don't think that works with spellbooks.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
I don't remember how arcane tricksters learn spells, so I can't answer that. Off
We
the
just
top
get
of
the
my head.
natural. You get the cantrips per, or you get the cantrips and the spells per level up.
Well, okay, yes, that's technically how everyone works, but classes, at least wizards, can learn additional spells if they like spend time on it.
I'll look in the book.
I've already got it up.
I don't think I'm planning on taking Arcane Trickster. Yeah, there
No,
were
but
others that I was.
I want to
looking
look at that now
but-
because I play Arcane Tricksters
Yeah.
way too many times.
Fair enough. But even if we can't use it, we could at the very least take a look at it, maybe sell it.
Right. It doesn't say anything else about learning new spells, so yeah, it doesn't actually say anything. But it is wizard spells. Okay. Spells in column. Spells you learn can come from any. It does make it seem like you just instinctively know these, yeah. But anyways, okay, so yeah, you backtrack through this place, through the sewers over the course of a couple hours. Nobody like follows you. Nobody like questions you. You leave. You're able to get out of the sewers. Dawn starts, like, the sun starts rising. Dawn is just approaching. It is almost first thing in the morning. Floon and Rainier look at you and go, thank you for that. I would be a dead man without you. Thank you.
You can
Does
take.
Yes.
Now I need to ask the question: can wizards learn from any school, or do they need to pick a school?
Wizards can learn from any school of magic. Yes.
Okay, because it just specifically
their
says that.
subclasses are based off the school
Yeah,
of magic.
it just-
They get advantages with those ones. Yeah.
Yeah, it just specifically says spells you learn in 8th, 14th, and 20 can come from whatever school of magic, and then you can replace based off of what you need.
Okay.
But I think you only get a limited amount of spells,
Yes.
is what
and,
I think it's saying.
Probably. Anyways, so Floon goes, thank you very much. I do have to ask, why did you come rescue me? I understand Rainier, but who are you people?
For the fucking money, you bozo.
I have no money to pay you.
No, you're worth money.
Oh?
That's how it works.
You say that, he takes a step back, ready to flee.
Take
Oh,
one move, I
Jen,
swear
Jen.
to God.
Jen,
I will blow your head off right now.
Jen, if he's dead, we don't get the money. Number 1. Number 2.
He raises his hand.
Young
Jen is-
man.
Please don't
no,
kidnap
actually-
Young
me.
man.
Uh,
Young man,
actually
we're not
can't
trying
even,
to
like-
kidnap you. We were hired by a wonderful friend of yours to make sure that you were all right and not, dead and rotting in a sewer.
He looks
Jen
to
can't even try
Rainier.
to hold a steady shot since he's so fucking, like,
Right.
hurt.
He
He's
looks,
like shaking.
Floon looks
If
at Rainier.
Theo just like pushes the gun down, it's like stop.
There's a thing that you can do in fencing. It's called
Ow,
it's called
my
a
wrist.
beat. It's genuinely called a beat, and it's where you take your blade and you hit the other person's blade, and if they don't know the counter to beat, their weapon just goes like play.
God.
That's all I'm thinking about.
Okay. Anyways, yeah. Floon looks at Rainier. Rainier shrugs. And he looks and he goes, what friend?
What the fuck is his name?
Volathamp.
Volafam.
The notes are useful.
Oh! Volo!
Volathamp Gadar.
I would have
Ah.
remembered that.
Volafam.
But did you?
He's
Did
Yeah, I
you
did.
remember?
Yeah, I did, actually.
He goes, oh, Volothan. Oh, thank God. Somebody at least noticed I was missing. Oh, that's great. I guess we should return to him to get, I assume, your bounty? That's a weird way to say what is happening with me.
Let's just get
I mean,
on
it's
with it,
accurate.
please. I need a medic.
I wouldn't mind taking a rest first.
Uh,
At least a
We should
short
probably
one.
get this guy back and then find some, general magicians.
What if I get jumped on the way back?
Don't give me a. I don't need any magicians. Just give me a stim pack. I'll be nice. I'll be great.
you say
Frank,
that,
no.
you say that, John. There
You
is a,
drop your loot-
there's a
drop your
Fallout
loot crate.
tabletop RPG.
Oh
There
my
is.
God! Actually,
Yeah.
There is.
Yeah.
I'm fucking down.
I have seen it. It actually looks pretty decent.
I believe it. It's amazing.
I can maybe if we wanted to try that instead of continue with D&D for the next campaign, I might be able to switch some stuff. Might be able to use that instead for the real world scenario. Maybe not, but I'll look at
Nah,
I'll look at the tabletop. I'll see
Yeah,
what I can
look
do.
into it.
Okay.
I'll
look
see what
into
it's
it.
like. Yeah, if it's got magical-esque stuff, then I can probably finnick it.
You can BS it,
Yeah.
yeah.
Right.
Anyways, so you all head back to the yawning portal where Volo is waiting. You enter through it, sun not high in the sky, but still streaming into the door behind you. And you spot Volo, one of the only patrons left inside the building. The rest of them are passed out drunk, like at various tables in the bar. The deadbeats who are just literally blackout drunk. And you see Volo sitting alone at a table, not really doing anything, just looking kind of anxious. And he notices you, he notices Floon, and he jumps up and he runs and hugs each and every one of you.
Oh, fucking motherfucker.
And he goes, "Oh, I'm quite sorry. Yes, please, sit. And he looks at Floon and he goes, "I am so very happy that you are alive, Floon. I just... Did he say... I forget if he thought it was... No, I think it was good arm. I think it said, yes. Okay. Yeah. I'm just happy you're safe. Now I believe there was the matter of payment, my friends." And he looks at you sheepishly, and he goes, "I confess that I do have but few coins to spare. But, I see you all getting angry.
Jin instinctively pulls his fucking
But-
he reaches for his holster.
Never let it be
Basically.
said that Volo reneges on a promise. Allow me to present something much more valuable." He holds out a scroll tube. As you take it, you open it, pull it out. He continues, "The deed to a remarkable property here in Waterdeep. We'll need a magistrate to witness the transfer of ownership. I'll arrange a meeting with one after you've inspected the estate and deemed it satisfactory."
Free house?
Free house.
Not that bad.
Yeah. And as whichever one of you has it, examines it and passes it around to you, to the rest of the party, you see that the tube contains a deed to a place called Troll Skull Manor. And Lexi, give me a history check. And anybody who's been in the city for a couple of years, give me a history check.
Yeah, I can do that.
Sorry, I'm writing it down.
If you're relatively new to the city, no.
Okay.
Yummy. AKA me.
16 plus 2, 18.
18? Okay.
Ooh, not great. 6 plus 4, 10.
10.
I don't
Okay.
think that's gonna be enough.
The name sounds familiar, but that's about it. But Jin, you actually recognize the name. It's a historic building. It's in the North Ward, and it's pretty nice. And actually, as you were looking at this deed, you specifically, Jin, are looking at it, and you, despite Volo's reputation as exaggerator,
Right.
showman, you're looking at this. The paper looks
Little
legitimate. It's even been
fuck-uppery.
notarized.
Yeah, Jin looks around the paper. He just checks because he's been he checks for
Yeah, I was
validity.
gonna say, could I do? Oh, what would be a good check for this? I'm thinking. Sorry.
like the proper
Um,
authentication of it.
If you're trying to do that, I would say give me investigation. But since again you're new to the city, I would say do it with disadvantage.
Mm.
Like whatever check
Okay.
you're going to be doing is going to be with disadvantage because you just haven't seen a lot of paperwork to compare it to.
Could I possibly also go for that, considering I've likely seen
Yes,
paperwork
absolutely.
like that?
Yeah.
So,
I was gonna say,
so
I'm gonna wrap it
16
up real
and
quick
6.
'cause
So I'm
it's
going to take
getting
the
late
6.
and I need to go to bed, bro.
If you give me 5 more minutes, we can wrap up like the first chapter.
Okay.
Okay.
I will also, because of that, just railroad a tiny bit, but it's nothing
fine.
like huge. Okay.
And what check was it? A history
Investigation.
or investigation? Okay. Ooh, nice. 18.
Yeah, I did not get high
two,
enough for that to matter, Frank.
So synthetic 20.
Synthetic 20? Okay. Yeah, it looks legitimate. Definitely does. And it seems
Okay.
to be. And Volo explains briefly that he bought the property previously because it was rumored to be haunted, and he was hoping to investigate it for his next book. in which he holds the manuscript up triumphantly. Volo's Guide to Spirits and Specters. And as you accept your reward, I assume you do.
Yeah, of
Sure,
course.
yeah.
He goes, excellent. I will set up a meeting with the magistrate to make it official for later today. And with that, he leaves the building. Floon and Rainier say their goodbyes and head out. Volo comes
I
back.
just thought about the fact that 2 of us have a criminal background and the others trying to hide their background.
Anyways, Volo comes
be
back.
interesting.
You're lucky that I'm railroading this a bit, because otherwise I might have
Yeah.
done something. But Volo comes back a couple hours later as you have been resting. In fact, we can say you took a short rest.
Uh-huh. Cool.
but-
What is
Short rest. Here's the thing. It's
Okay.
not going to matter. You're not going to get in combat before the end of this, and you can take a long rest once this is done.
Oh,
Anyways.
thank God. Okay.
Yes.
Cool.
And so he comes back and he goes, I have set up a meeting with the magistrate. If you will follow me, I shall introduce you. We shall get the paperwork out of the way, and you can move into your new home. And as you follow him, he leads you to a grand guild hall in the city for the government. And he meet with a tiefling magistrate who has a little placard on her desk that says, Kylin Silmerhelv. 1 second, Lexi. I will send that in Discord.
Thank you.
Yep, because I see you writing already. There you go. And it's a courthouse. I'm sorry, not a grand guild hall or anything like that. She witnesses the transfer, signs it, making it official. But before she does that, she looks at you and she goes, "That will be a 25 gold piece tax."
Okay. Are we?
Oh, fuck it. Why not me?
Are we gonna? Are we? No. I was gonna say, are we gonna each pay part of it, or?
It probably needs to be you because I have a total of 15 gold.
I have 31.
As
I
you
just
are-
don't want to.
Yeah, as you guys are actually like kind of talking amongst yourselves, arguing almost, Voldo goes, "Allow me," and he pulls out a sack of gold and he hands it to her, and he leans and he goes, "Rainier wanted to pay for a little bit to help as thanks."
Oh, how nice.
Yes. And it is signed. You all move into the new manor, and as you move in, after you move in a day or two later, Rainier and Floon and Volo all come over actually, and grand old moving in party, and through which all 3 of them express their gratitude, saying, "If you ever need help or a favor, we're all happy to oblige." Floon goes, "I don't have much to offer, but friendship," and being friends with Volo and Rainier has its perks. They are well known throughout the city. Volo goes, "If you ever need to know a place for good food or where to have fun, I know the best places. And I believe you're new to the city, Avon. Is that correct?"
Yes.
Well, if you'd ever like a tour of Waterdeep, I can absolutely give you a tour. Rainier looks at you and he goes, "I might not be on speaking terms with my father, but I do still have friends in rather high places. So if you ever need help that way, always feel free to ask." And with that, go back to drinking and celebrating the new digs. And that is the end of chapter 1 of the module. There are 5 chapters total, so we're about a fifth of the way through.
Cool.
Perfect.
And so
Great.
the other-
I need
yeah.
to go to bed now.
Yes.
So y'all good night.
So that is
Considering
that's
there's
we're gonna
5
wrap up
chapters
tonight, so yeah,
total,
go
this
for
is
it, John.
probably a no. But are we leveling up or anything?
Not right now, no.
Okay.
Technically, you were supposed to level up where you did. Now is when you were supposed to level up. I also know modules are ridiculously over difficult at level 1.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Okay.
that would have been way
So,
harder at level
so
1 'cause I wouldn't have
we're
had
looking
many
at
people.
probably leveling up once per
Once
chapter of
per,
it.
yes. And it might not
Okay.
necessarily be like halfway like it was this time. It might be at the end, depending on how well you're doing through it. So yes,
Okay.
I will also say
You just saw a slight struggle and win.
It's-
Yeah, I should hand it
no,
to
it's
them.
not that as much as it's just modules. Again, they are not really designed.
Oh, if I didn't get that
well.
health upgrade, if I didn't get my health
Exactly.
upgraded, I would have died.
Oh yeah,
I
John
would have
would
been dead.
John would have. So something that you managed to dodge. Intellecto hours on incapacitated characters can
Huh.
literally eat their brains and take over their bodies.
Oh,
So yeah. Anyways,
damn.
yeah. Have a good night, everyone. Thanks for watching. Be good.
Be good.
Be good.
Be good.
Be good.
Don't be a dick.
Be good. Yeah, don't be a douche.